What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams back in here with another YouTube live stream. Shout out to the Coach Gang.
And that's you.
For being in here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. Well, welcome to Monday Night Roski, the longest running episodic program and live stream here on YouTube. You in here with the Bruce Wayne of this ish, the king of kings, the king of content, and the speaker of truth, yours truly, the notorious one, a.k.a. Mr. Coach Alini, better known as the prognosticator, Coach Stradamus. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with none other than EWF. That is every woman's fantasy. But you can call me CGA, see God Allah, and I be the 14. Time to monetize champion of YouTube. We got a great show for you today. Today, we're going to give you an evening show. A sister said this is a big red flag that many men miss in dating and relationships. We're going to hear her out, make her case about what's going on here, and we're going to chill and kick it. We also have a woman that says a dating lawyer. Well, she's a divorce lawyer, and her name is a divorce lawyer. She's a divorce lawyer, and she is saying what men need to understand is that what they're looking for in a wife, they're actually looking for this. We're going to talk about that, especially off the heels of the Ari Spears stream, which I haven't seen him respond yet. He usually has rabbit ears. But we're going to listen to that. And we have a couple more chill topics. But to contribute to today's show, $ the Notorious CGA on the Cash App, Venmo. Coach Greg Adams TV. PayPal is paypal.me/Coach Greg Adams. That be near the top of the description box on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. And you can still super chat by clicking the link on the top of the live chat. New world order. On the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. A second. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Did I do that? I did do that. We got a great show for you lined up. Thank you for the contributions to today's show. And if you want to book a coaching call at Calendly.com/Coach Greg Adams. The coaching calls have been litty. Thank you for booking all of the coaching calls. And I'm opening up some new time spots for you guys to get involved because people have said, hey, some of the times that are available are not the best for themselves or even myself. So I'm opening up some new time slots for you guys to get some coaching calls. But if you don't get this, take a look at my community post, and you can get a chance to get some of these coaching calls that are at a significantly reduced cost than they were since 2020. And I'm taking more of them, and they're all video calls. My other platform that does phone calls that are not video calls, people are still booking over there by mistake. So I raised the price back up so y'all won't book over there. I haven't deleted that profile yet. They don't allow me to take a pause over there. They just, so I have to keep the profile up and active in case I flip back over there. So you do get the reduced cost on Calendly. You can check my calendar. You can check the times that you're able to book. Then you can go ahead and book a coaching call at the reduced cost, less than it has been over the last 2.5 years. But I'm quite enjoying them. They're fruitful. And the information that I give back to you guys, I'm glad to share it in those personal moments. Okay, we got that taken care of. We're going to talk about the Money Mindset, great Money Mindset stream from last night, and we'll give you a few highlights from there. And we might give you a preview. Look out for a preview of the Money Mindset. They've been getting better and better, and a lot of people are joining over on the Money Mindset. We'll give you a preview, possibly the next live stream. But let me do this. All right, let me do this. Let me get the earlier contributions or any contributions that were made as I signed off. People tend to do that. They'll tend to send it right as I'm signing off because maybe they're watching a different part of the stream. But it happens. So let me get to those contributions right now. It is Fireblast says. He says, I have no place in the JUCO at the moment. You can close that up. Yeah. Thank you. He says, I have no place in the JUCO at the moment in life, but I look at local streams and post out of curiosity at times. I can understand why you paywall the normies now, especially with the post you made a few minutes ago. Yes, indeed. The Rhythm, the Rebel. Shout out to you, man, over at the JUCO. It is a great place for you guys to learn. But, people have to wonder, why do you price out the normies? Why can't you just share this information over here? Well, a lot of you guys can't handle it, right? A lot of dudes can't handle the realities of what's going on in the world, in the dating world and monetized dating. They're still stuck. All right. They're coming up with excuses. They lying. Niggas lying on their dick. All right. And yes, you have to price out the normies. We can't save everybody. We can't save everybody. And it's just absolutely ridiculous at this point in my life and my career to be giving information and arguing with normie motherfuckers, right? And we're just hitting them with so much raw, unadulterated truth that they can't handle it. Most men can't handle it. They just want to drag you back to a playground conversation. Oh, man, that's tricky. Like, niggas would be crashing out. They wouldn't even be able to handle it. So we had to price everybody out and put it behind a paywall. But the realities are the realities, ain't it? Ain't it? He says, I'm not even at the JUCO, but what I just saw over there, it's the real. Shout out to our brother. Yeah, I'm too deep in my career to be trying to fucking argue with some of these people, bro, about what's going on out here. Not me? Okay, nigga. All right, yeah. Roderick G says, hey, coach, I live in Chicago, the city of Capone. There's no place like home. He says that my rent is $1,800 a month. Other people of color look at me crazy when I tell them I choose to pay this amount, but it keeps me from dealing with the undesirables. It ain't free to leave the community. Hit me with the I got money.
I got money.
Shout out to you real quick. Oh, it looks like I have to handle some business real quick. I apologize. We'll be back here in a second. Hold on. Has the modern dating landscape confused you? Have many of the standards that you heard you're kind of tired of hearing about, and you're wondering, what does it all mean? Well, look no further. Join us talking about the monetized dating marketplace right now on Locals, and it is CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can create a free account to join the conversation between the Coach Gang members, but also on Sunday, we do a live stream demonstrating all aspects of the monetized dating marketplace. And coming soon in 2025, you're going to have access to a sample of the monetized dating marketplace course where you can get information related to how to participate in the monetized dating marketplace and or how to understand it, so you're not out here spinning your wheels trying to figure out how you're going to best deal with the monetized dating marketplace. Listen, everything and every aspect of dating is monetized. We just want to relieve the frustration that you might have about it. So the best way to do it is make a free account right there on Locals, CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can get access to those live streams, but create a free account. Just join the conversation. I am the only one covering this conversation from this point of view. And yes, I am ahead of my time. Get ahead of the information before you're priced out. Let me honor and respect our brother again, Roderick. Roderick G says, hey, coach, I'm living in Chicago. My rent is $1,800 a month. Other people of color look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them I choose to pay this rent amount. Yes, indeed.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
But it keeps out from dealing with the undesirables. He says it ain't free to leave the community. Hit me with the I got money. We got to get you, brother.
I got money.
It ain't cheap to get away from the undesirables, but it is definitely you must get away from the undesirables. Otherwise, the undesirables are going to make you pay way more money. All right. You'll pay way more money dealing with the undesirables. All right. Because dealing with them is saving money on cheap ass rent. 100%. Shout out to you, Roderick, getting out of the community. You got to get out of the community, man. All right. In order for you to succeed, the community is a bunch of crabs. All right. They're not looking out for your best interest. They're trying to elevate the lowest common denominator. Okay. The community is trying to take the lowest common denominator, right, and then elevate it. Damien says, coach, you missed my Ko-Fi super chat. Are you sure about that? Let me see here. I bet you I said it too. I don't see your name. What is your name under? Is it under the same name? I didn't said it and you went to the bathroom to take a shit and then you want to come out here and tell me I missed it. All right, but I don't see your name on here. So, I see it. Damien says, it's still gut-wrenching hearing some of these messages. I think back to an ex whom I should have cut off sooner, but I didn't. I think it's gut-wrenching because I can't go back and break up sooner to save face. And that's a very, very important chat that I did miss. So you're right. All right. Appreciate you, man, for getting this right.
Gotcha, bitch.
I did miss that chat, but he basically said right here, it's gut-wrenching. Listen, most of us are not heartbroken when dealing with a woman. Okay, when you're dealing with a breakup, you know you're not, most of you guys are not heartbroken. You know what you are? You're embarrassed. Okay, you're embarrassed. You know why you crash out? You're embarrassed. Okay, because the information that you had enough information to cut her off, and you didn't. You didn't cut her off, and you let shit go on, and she stabbed you in the back. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened, and that's what a lot of us are. We're embarrassed. We're like, shit, damn, I had all the information. Now, I gave her a chance, and she got me. All right, she got you with the okie doke, so you're embarrassed. All right, and many of us, including women, most of us, our bad taste in our mouth about relationships is embarrassment. Right? You feel absolutely like a goddamn big wide mouth bass, a gump, a stupid ass nigga. That's what you feel like. Like, damn, she really got me like that. And you mad because everybody's seen your ass get got. Everybody's seen your ass get got.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right. So I always say a lot of guys think they're heartbroken. And I'm like, you're not heartbroken. You're embarrassed. All right. You got played. Right. You know, when you got played, you're like, damn, I got played. And you just like, damn, I got played. And by the time you got figured out you got played, it got played in front of everybody. All right. Or you got played and made to look stupid. And women will tell you the same thing. Women will tell you the same thing. Like women will tell you, man, look, I know you out here and you got hoes, but please do not make me look like a piece of shit. Like, don't be out here parading me around like I'm the only one. And then in front of the public, and then you out here playing me in front of everybody else. That will piss them off more. That will send a woman to get your car. All right? That's how she'll get your car.
What did in my car? What the piss in my car? I can't stand this hole. I can't stand this.
Thank you for bringing that up, Damien. I know he may not be watching because that was from the earlier stream, but that's a fact. Most of us have a bad taste in our mouth or a really, that pit in your stomach from relationships because you got embarrassed. You got made to look like shit. So, it's not always a broken heart. You're breaking my heart. Oh, yeah. Macaroni Tony chopped it up with the Road Dogs this weekend. They said, you're so disciplined now. A complete 180. This is a testament to the free agent lifestyle. Yes, indeed. They can see it on you. It's like the Christians that say they should see you rather than you telling them about the Lord. They should be able to witness you being the best Christian you possibly can be, as opposed to you telling them you're the best Christian. Yo, it's the same thing. When they see you glowing, they see you shining, they like, damn, you disciplined. It looks like you really focused, and you're not out here wasting time, and you're not out here doing stupid shit. They see that. They appreciate that. They take note. Shout out to you right there, man. Congratulations on getting that discipline, Macaroni Tony, even later in life. Yes, indeed. All right. And right now, Macaroni Tony sitting back, drinking a Colt 45, listening to Cameo right now. Talking about she's strange and I like it. Ass Ninja. She's strange. Old heads know what I'm talking about here. I got a couple more, and then we're going to get back going on. Mr. Arthur says, Coach, I have an NBA question to ask. I know I may be stretching on this one. The Piston T-Wolves game over the weekend, where there was a brawl in the second quarter, do you think the NBA has something to do with it, trying to get viewers? Or is this just a Detroit thing? He says, I can't believe that Detroit would be involved in another nasty fight where it spills into the stands. Thank you, Coach. The NBA doesn't know what to do. They're not that goddamn smart. Right? They don't know what to do to get viewership. The reality is young people don't watch television like that. That's the reality. All right. That's why YouTube is the beast. And these people, man, YouTube is dethroned Hollywood officially in the last last year. But young people don't watch. They watch highlights. They watch 8-hour streams from Plaque Boy Max and Kai Cenat. Bitches be watching girls talking about, playing Zelda on Zelda, playing Final Fantasy on Twitch. They'll watch Aiden Ross and all these people in Sneeko. They'll watch them for 8 hours. They ain't watching no goddamn basketball game. In basketball, them people don't be playing hard. So it is what it is. They don't play hard. Ain't nobody can afford to get a ticket. I can watch everything I need to watch on Bleacher Report and House of Highlights, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, I show speed for 6 hours. They not about to sit and watch no long, lethargic ass basketball game with all them commercial breaks. All right, so it's a reality. Maryland guy says, what's up, coach? Did you hear about Trump running for a third term, or do you think he's just trolling? He said Trump versus Obama 2028. I'd love to see it. I don't think he's trolling, but he's threatening, and he's going to get people up in a bunch. He has to be alive to get 3 terms. I mean, he's in the 70s, so I don't think he's trolling either. All right, so that would be people's worst nightmares. And I don't know if I would support him for a third term. You never know. I may not. Paris Francais said, just showing support. It's the free agent lifestyle, and it's for life. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We got a great show. What are we doing first? Okay, hold on for a second. Okay, we're doing Straggle and Sniggle Theater. All right, fuck it. Let's do it.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Straggle and Sniggle Theater. Let's get the banner going right now. Let's get the banner going right now. It's Straggle and Sniggle Theater here. White women, you're up again. All right, the white women are like, Coach, give us a break. No. We're not giving you a break out here. What would you do if you seen this situation happen right here, right in front of your face? And it's white women being white women here. And look at the ninja right next to her.
Oh, the humanity.
All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Look at him right here. Is this something that you love to see? What if you were dating a white woman and then you went home to her and then, you know, she was doing this with her dog? But she was willing to, and she already sucked you off the night before. You know what I mean? And you were like, oh, you're finally going to meet my dog. And then this is what she does when she sees her dog. Like, what would you do? You know, ninjas will go crazy over Kaylee's like this. This is why a lot of ninjas won't date flatbacks. Because flatbacks tend to do crazy shit like this.
Oh, the humanity.
All right, your best flattest back, this pancake ass white girls, they do this with their dogs. All right, they've been doing this with their dogs for a minute. I'm going to tell you, man, when I lived in Newport Beach, I saw that shit happen one time. I was walking Nova, and this flatback Supreme walked up to me. She was like, oh, my God. She was like, I had a dog just like her. Just like her. And she got down on one knee. She picked Nova up, and, you know, Nova wanted to get up in there. Blonde, blue-eyed, flatback Supreme. And Nova proceeded to lick her face like Scooby-Doo. All right, she was like, just lick her face. And that white woman was like, oh, going through her orgasmic bliss. I was looking like, and then I looked at her. She was with her boyfriend. I looked at her fucking boyfriend. I was like, I know your ass a beta male cuck. All right, I know your ass a beta male cuck. I'm like, oh, absolutely disgusting. I've seen this. I've seen too many white women do shit like this, bro, for me to even, sometimes it's the white women. I tell you.
White women at?
And that's what you see in public. Imagine what's behind closed door with a good jar of peanut butter from Trader Joe's, almond butter at that. And look, all in their mouth. Look at this. He disgusted. He's like, oh, Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
All right. Yes, indeed. Watch out for your white women. They prone to do this.
Where the white women at?
All right. And white women see no problem with this, man. This is the biggest issue with white women. I'll tell you. I have a lot of issues with white women, but this be one of them. They see no problem with this shit. And they'll be like, well, the tongue is cleaner. Dogs' tongues are cleaner. And you be like, they have a spritz in the back of their mouth that cleans their tongues that human don't have. I had a white woman once tell me that, and I was looking at her ass like, they have a spritz in the back of their mouth. I just saw my dog licking their ass. When did the spritz come in? All right, some dogs eat their own dog dookie. All right, that's shit that I don't do. All right, and I'm looking at her ass like, bitch, is you crazy? All right, scientifically, they have cleaner tongues than humans, but I just watched her lick her own ass, okay? Do you lick your ass? Maybe you do, okay? All right, shout out to the white women.
Where the white women at?
White women be living in fantasy land, man. That's crazy, bro. All right, anyway. Straggle Sniggle Theater, we have an old OG, one of these old Mac Daddy pimp ass ninjas out here. He has the most beautiful radio voice you have ever heard. He should be doing podcasts. And check out what this guy is doing. Remember when I say all men pay and you guys disagree? But I say, listen, when you consider time as a currency, all men pay. But you be like, man, my girl, not me. All right, but here we go right here. We have a man that says, listen to him. He's happily married, but he's pissed because he took his wife shopping. And it says, this is why we don't like shopping with y'all.
Say, wife got you out here smoking again.
Yeah, I done smoked 2 whole cigars. She went there and looked for a blouse. Been out here an hour, and then she just called me and said she can't find nothing. What kind of shit is that? Then if you say something, she mad.
Say, wife got you out here smoking again.
Yeah, I done smoked 2 whole cigars. She went there and looked for a blouse. Been out here an hour, and then she just called me and said she can't find nothing.
Look at this ninja right here. Oh, no. This ninja. And that is a fresh haircut. Shout out to him with that military box fade right there. I mean, that is fresh, bruh. And he got the salt and pepper, and he looked like he been through it. Old Teddy Pendergrass looking ass nigga. All right, this ninja said it out there with that big ass deep temptation ass voice ninja. She said right here, she said she was going in there and I told her and she was going there and get a blouse and she can't find nothing. And I'm out here to smoke 2 cigars. All right, you done wasted all your goddamn time. I don't pay. And you just frustrated, bro. Like this the frustration you get for free. All right, because you in love with the woman out here.
What kind of shit is that?
What type of shit is that? Dan.
If you say something, she mad.
You say something, she mad. I love this shit. You say something, she mad. Look, he venting, y'all. He venting. My man is venting about relationships that when I tell you you're paying, all right? You might as well pay for some punani all this time. She got you out there spending your money, all your military benefits. My man is fresh, clean lined up too. Even on the beard, he lined up. And then you say something, she mad. Of course she is, because you a big mouth ass, gump ass nigga.
Say wife got you out here smoking again.
Yeah, I done smoked 2 whole cigars.
I done smoked 2 whole cigars. He could have been at home. He could have been playing backgammon, big whist, dominoes, spades. He could have been hanging, chilling, peace, quiet, and freedom. Now he just leaning against the car. All right. I done smoked 2 whole cigars. and you say something, she mad. This is what ninjas call happy marriages. This is what people call happy marriages. And he just mad as a motherfucker. He mad. He angrier than a wet hornet. And he want to say something to her, but he knows when he opens his mouth, she mad.
She went there and looked for a blouse. Been out here an hour, and then she just called me and said she can't find nothing.
I love his voice, by the way. This brother should be doing YouTube, man. He got a great voice. He got that silky smooth voice out here. She can't find nothing. And then...
What kind of shit is that? If you say something, she mad.
All right. Is this Louisiana? It is Louisiana. All right. Yes, indeed. He does dress like he's from Louisiana, too. And this ninja is stuck somewhere around 1992. All right. 1992. He was cool in 1992 because what was he in his 30s in 92? He definitely was cool as the other side of the pillow in 1992. He's somewhere outside of Shreveport. Baton Rouge. Yeah, Lou Rawls ass nigga. Lou Rawls ass nigga. Dude, yo, look at them jeans, bruh. And them shoes is clean. This is brother. He got his money right. This brother saved all his money, right? And she's spending it all up. Whatever he is, this former military brother right here, he has his life right. He be down on the boat down there in Shreveport gambling, though. All right. Yes, indeed. Baton Rouge is finest. All right. Shout out to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Oh, Lord. Poor man. Save that poor man. Save that poor man. All right. Last one. Straggle with Sniggle Theater. Let's go to Houston. Remember when somebody said to me, Coach, Houston got 10s. There's a lot of 10s in Houston. Yep. Remember that? There's a lot of 10s in Houston. And I'm like, nigga, I've been to Houston. All right, there's a lot of 10s that look like 10s in Houston. But when they leave Houston, they're not 10s anymore. Trust me. Right? They're not 10s anymore. They're 10s in Houston. They leave Houston, and that little body that they got don't work no more. That shit don't work in San Antonio. They got to be in Houston to be a 10. When they go back to New Orleans, they can be bad as fuck, right? But when they leave those places where motherfuckers eat all that chicken and fried cornmeal, catfish, and all of that shit, they got these odd-shaped women with these big, thick hips and thighs and all of that shit, and they built hella short. All right, and in 10 years, bitch gonna be fatter than the goddamn Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. All right, all of that shit don't go and measure nowhere else but Houston, okay? All right, that works in Houston. Go to Los Angeles, she is not a 10. All right, go to Miami, she ain't a 10. All right, understand that. All right, so we're going to go to Houston, Texas, where all the 10s are. Apparently, we're missing it right here. And this guy is taking, I don't know why you would go in there and interview, because he's going in there to interview girls and saying, would you date a man who says he's the prize? Okay, now these are all the Houston 10s. By the way, this is a cutie. She cute. This is the body I described. The kind of extra thick around the body, you know, very low, 5'2". Right? This is a cute girl. You might call her a 10 in Houston. This is a motherfucking 7. All right, anywhere. Seattle, this ain't hitting, y'all. All right, this ain't hitting. All right. Anyway, let's continue.
Would you date a man who says they're the prize?
No.
No.
Fuck no. 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 Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, bitch. I'm the prize. I mean, if he gonna do his bit, what he feel like, you know, he the shit. Me the shit. Tell me.
I feel like a man with confidence is top tier. But don't think you can overpower me, baby. I'm always the prize.
What makes you the prize?
Look at me.
I feel like I'm the prize because I'm the woman and the man is supposed to be a leader. My worth and I'm independent.
That's what I bring to the table. At the end of the day, I'm a female.
I don't know. I'm smart, very intellectual.
Stop the cap.
Name 4 countries in North America.
Is Africa a country? Is Africa a country? Very intellectual.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Can't get this.
I'm a mother. I'm the prize no matter what because I'm that badass bitch.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not the prize. Sorry.
Houston Cam. Houston. Remember, you guys got to remember, I've been to all of the major cities. I've been to every single major city. I've been to 49 states out of 50. I've traveled. You can't fool me, man. You can't fool me. I lived in the biggest metropolises in the world, lived near New York City, lived in Los Angeles. All right, I've lived in the metropolises where I see beautiful women, internationally known beautiful women out here. I see where the top tier women are. This is Houston's best production right here. Shout out to them Strags. All right, full of goddamn Strags. All right, but of course, you know, this is what you're dealing with in Houston. I'm the prize, ass bitches. I'm the prize.
Would you date a man?
And this woman's cute right here, but her attitude sucks. This is what I tell you about Strags in the community. This woman could be cute. We could pluck her out of the community, protect her, and lead her into the right direction, give her a right mindset, and she can let this cuteness lead her to the goddamn promised land. Instead, these Strags infest their head with the feminism software and ruin her. She's ruined. All right, she's a good-looking woman, but she's ruined by dealing with these goddamn Strags. As a matter of fact, I've compared this to the Monsters. The Monsters. They used to call a show called The Monsters for you young guys. The Monsters were a group of oddities, all right? They had like a vampire. They had a werewolf. Eddie was a werewolf. I think the grandpapa was a vampire. They had a mummy, which was Herman Munster was a mummy. They had what was the wife? Was she a vampire too? I can't remember what the fuck she was. But they all were some sort of werewolf of London. They were all with some caricature of someone that was an oddity, right? So in the Monsters, they had the oddities, and the oddities, they were scared. People would come to their door and they'd be scared. Frankenstein. Yeah, not Mummy. Frankenstein. All right. So they all were a character of, you know, what you would call a ghoul. So anyway, what happens was people were scared of them, and they never knew why people were scared. Oh, why these people scared? Why people scared? Well, in there, they had a woman called Marilyn Munster. Marilyn Munster was the kind of the beautiful woman of that time. She kind of looked like Marilyn Monroe. All right, Marilyn Monroe. So Marilyn Munster, she kind of looked like the, what you would call a curvaceous Coke bottle, flatback Supreme. All right, she had the blonde hair. You know, she looked like Marilyn Monroe or Jane Mansfield. So she was a typical beautiful woman. But the Munsters said she was ugly. They used to talk about her like she was ugly. Oh, damn, you know what I mean? Like Marilyn, the ugly one, because she wasn't a Frankenstein or a werewolf or a vampire. Right? And then she had low self-esteem because she was around the Munsters, and the Munsters would call her ugly. All right, let me pull up a picture of this shit just so you young people can see it, because I'm talking about the black community here with these beautiful women that end up being strags. All right, let me see here. Munsters. It's the evening show. Let's see here if we can pull up a good picture of the Munsters. All right, so here's a good picture of the Munsters right here. All right, for you young people out here, turn on your TBS, your WTBS. So here it is right here. This is the Munsters. So Marilyn Munster is right there, in the blondie, right, with the yellow dress. She basically looks like what you would call a classic flatback beauty. She had the beautiful hair, right? But the family treated her like dog shit. They were like, oh, you the odd person. You the ugly one of the family. And she had hella low self-esteem. But when she would go out into the world, people would treat her like she was beautiful, and they would treat her like they would treat the Munsters like they were crazy. And they never understood it. They were like, why these people are weird? And then they were like, Marilyn, you ain't never going to get a date because you ugly. You a ugly bitch. You know what I mean? You poor self-esteem, ugly. So this is what happens to attractive black women in the black community. Okay? Case in point. Right here. And trust me on this one. I've done the science on this. The black women, like this beautiful woman right here. This woman's cute. If she didn't have a strag mindset. But she's been in Houston too long. She's been around the uglier women who think they're hot. Let me just go ahead and do this. I'm going to play this here without the volume. So take a look at her. Remember her. Now let's go to the next woman out here. Look, they let her, and her parents let her get away with this attitude. Now, guess what? Now, these women right here, they call her ugly. They've actually been able to capture her mind, get her mind like Marilyn Munster. They've actually been able to get her mind to the point where she has low self-esteem and she fits in with the Munsters. She's too busy trying to fit in with the Munsters instead of going, oh, man, I'm way better than y'all. I need to get out here and go get me an education to get my mind right. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to communicate here? So instead of making her go, okay, man, this woman has a chance. She can go and make a better life of herself. The crabs in the barrel treat her like she's one of them. And then now that she has a low self-esteem, she takes on the attitude of the Munsters as opposed to going, hey, I'm better than these bras. I have a chance in life. Where these women don't have no chance. You see what I mean? These women have no chance, but these women have gotten to her mind and gave her the exact same attitude as her. Now, you can understand why this woman would be crazy, why this woman would have her head all twisted on wrong. Look at her. Look at her. And then you go down the pike. Then they get the white women to start acting like strags. All right? Then they get the ling-ling and the Latinas to act like strags. They just basically just crab in the barrel them. Same thing with this one. Same thing. See? Same thing. So the first woman had a chance in life. The first woman had a chance, but, you know, her parents failed her. Her mama probably was a strag, and then they let her become a strag. This is why I believe, you know, sometimes I don't believe in the complete talented 10th, but I believe in the talented 10th. You have to take the talented people out of the black community. You have to take them out of the black community even for them to succeed, because if you keep them in there, they're going to have a harder chance just overcoming their kind. they're going to have a hard chance because their kind will drag them back in and tell them, well, you ain't shit and you ain't no better than us. And just because you beautiful, right? They'll know she's beautiful, but then tell her she's ugly. And then sooner or later, by the time they're 16, it's too late. By the way, by the time they're 13 and 16, it's too late. The damage is done. All right, the damage is done. Let's go through this again one more time, one more again, just so you can see. All right, would you date a man who says he's the prize? This is Houston, Texas.
Would you date a man who says they're the prize?
No.
No.
Fuck no. No.
No.
No. No. Hell no. Hell no.
Hell no, bitch.
I'm the prize. I mean, if he gonna do his bit, what he feel like, you know, he the shit. He the shit. Tell me.
I feel like a man with confidence is top tier. But don't think you can overpower me, baby. I'm always the prize.
What makes you the prize?
Look at me.
I feel like I'm the prize because I'm the woman and the man is supposed to be a leader. My worth and I'm independent.
They don't know what the hell's going on, bruh. They gone. My worth and my independent makes me the prize. I mean, how? Look at me, she says.
It's what I bring to the table.
It's what I bring to the table. I mean, come on, man. This woman is ugly. Come on, man. Like, look, you're not getting any top tier guys.
At the end of the day, I'm a female.
I'm a female. I'm a female. And this one, I don't know why I'm the prize. Because I just, that's what they tell me. That's what the monsters tell me. I'm the prize. That's what the Strags tell me. I'm the prize.
I don't know. I'm smart.
I'm smart. And guess what?
Very intellectual.
Very intellectual. Smart and intellectual. Okay, watch this.
Stop the cap.
Name 4 countries in North America.
Is Africa?
Yeah, I'm smart and intellectual. I mean, need I say more? Need I say more? I'm smart and intellectual. They just be in here lying to themselves. And bank account and gas tank on E. And you guys are fighting these people. This is why I tell you, monetized dating is the future. You got to elevate yourself way above this. All right, I've elevated myself for the moment way above this. So I don't even have to touch this as a conversation. I don't even have to take a woman out that looks or sounds like this on a date. You guys don't realize you're dating the bottom of the barrel. These women think they're high and top shelf, but they're bottom of the barrel. And you guys are continuing to argue with them and take them on dates and then get frustrated by their bullshit. It is what it is. That's Straggle and Sniggle Theater.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
She says, I'm an intellectual. Name 4 countries in North America, which is very difficult to do. Just to let you guys know, all right? It's going to be hard to do. All right, but anyway, I mean, you should be able to name at least 2 or 3 without question. That should be very simple to do. All right, let me check if there's any contributors to today's show. Thank you for helping me out. He says the baby hair Strags. A baby hair is a dead giveaway of a low bottom of the barrel woman. All right, as soon as I see baby hair, I'm out. I'm checked out. No, thank you. Now, there's an exception if she's a mulatto. All right, but then she's going to be a Strag, just to let you know. She's going to be a Strag. Josh Finley says, keep up the great content. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. I'm going to keep on keeping on. Who wants me to keep on keeping on, man? Shout out to Tariq is in the building. Is that Tariq Nasheed? I think not. Tariq is in the building, though. Shout out to you. Or is it Tarek? I'm not sure what it is. All right, shout out to our brother here. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, that was from earlier in the show. I had to roll down. Roll call. We listen, but we don't judge. That's going to be a Strag there. All right, coming up here, we have a woman who crashes out. A mother crashes out here, and she has a panic attack or what looks like what do they call it? A mental breakdown, right? Unfortunately, she has children. She has children, and as a result of her having children, she wants the children to contact the father. All right, so this is an example of women kind of doing too much and taking on too much. And the woman is going crazy. She's done cut off all her hair, what you see here in the sink. Right there. Woman begs children to call their father. And this person says, I truly feel for her. I'm just happy they could call their father. You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. But of course, if a dad's doing this type of crash out, they we need to take custody from her. Let's play the video in its entirety and then come back and do a review.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She come out here. It's just, I'm tired. Mom, what's wrong? Why are you tripping?
I need to clean up. Call your daddy.
We are cleaning up.
Did you call your daddy?
Yes.
Did you call your daddy?
Yes. See, Dre's cleaning up.
No, I don't care. Hurry up because it should have been dirty in the damn first place.
Oh my God. Mom, we just got up and ate and stuff.
It don't matter. Shit, I'm tired. Damn it, I'm tired.
Oh my gosh. Mom, it's not that serious. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay.
No, what? Okay, all right. All right, baby. Go, just hurry up. Did you call your dad?
Yes.
Dad.
Mom, why are you tripping?
I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping.
You are.
Not. Just clean up. It should have been clean.
Mom, we just got up and ate.
It should have been clean. House is nasty. I'm tired of looking like this. I don't, no, Mom. It's just too much, okay? It's too much going on. There's too much going on. Y'all need to clean up. Y'all not doing everything y'all supposed to do. We are cleaning up.
Right, we're cleaning up.
Yes, doing nothing.
Yes, we
You're
are.
not doing nothing. I'm tired of it. Till y'all didn't go get it. You let me down.
This segment is it's an evil world we live in, okay?
It's an evil world we live in.
All right, so yeah, there's definitely a lot going on there. I don't know. The recording just started, so I cannot tell you what happened there, but we've kind of been through this. If you've been raised by a woman or a single mother or even in a two-parent household, you've seen a woman go crazy and snap out, right? They used to call it hysterical, all right? And people have said, well, we can't call it that because that is misogynist because it has to do with the females, all right? Hysterectomy and this type of thing. It comes from that type of, I guess, prefix. So it's misogynist to call a woman hysterical, but obviously she's in hysterics. She's lost her mind. She's having a mental breakdown, and there is no man there. There's nobody to help these kids, and these kids are ill-equipped to help her because they're saying everything that you shouldn't say to a person that is in hysterics, right? Calm down. It ain't okay. You know, you're tripping. You tripping. These are all things, and she's trying her best to hold it together here, but obviously she's fed up and she's tired from doing shit that you shouldn't do, like raising multiple kids. And some of these kids sound older, meaning that they're not babies. They're not children. A lot of these kids sounds like adolescents or pre-adolescents, right? The young boy sounded like he was probably 13 or 14. The young girl recording sounds like she was around that 10 to 12, maybe 13 age as well. But you do this for a long time thinking you could do this and be a queen, a princess warrior, and you choose to do this. This is why I don't feel sorry for her. She chose to do this. She chose to isolate her kids away from the baby daddy, more than likely, because the reason why I say that is because she's telling the kids to call the dad. So the dad is present. The dad is around. The dad just doesn't have custody, and she probably hasn't allowed it, but now she's at her breaking point. So she chose to do this. I don't feel sorry for bitches like this, all right? And I don't feel sorry for people like this. I have no empathy or sympathy for people like this. This is just her, and she probably was crazy as cat shit to begin with, but the guy decided not to fight. And what we do is we allow these people to run around here and tell you that they're the happiest people alive, that they don't have to listen to a man, but these people are on head meds. They got more women on head meds and antidepressants and anxiety pills and anti-stress. They got them overworked and underpaid. They got these bitches taking 3 buses to the goddamn bus station, and they got them living off the government dole, child support, or any of these social services, patching their lives together. And these fathers fight, and they don't get any benefit from the court. And so they leave them with the craziest parents who are on the verge of a mental breakdown. And I'm supposed to feel sorry? Fuck no. I don't feel sorry for women like this. I don't feel sorry for these single mom strags that choose to do this to their kids and then want me to feel sorry. Call your daddy. Call your daddy. Nigga, the daddy should have had equal parts access to these kids before you had a mental breakdown. Okay? I don't feel sorry for people like this. Fuck no. She decided this. This is a chart. This is a path that she charted. This is a path that she charted. She made this choice. Single motherhood is a choice. Slavery is a choice. Nigga, y'all choosing this shit and then want me to feel bad. No, man. Absolutely not. And these kids are not equipped to help her in this situation. They don't know what to do. And so when you have a woman isolated, basically manipulating children all their lives, but then now there's no adult present. This is why two-parent households are necessary. When you have no other adult present that can handle this, now you got the kids out here triggering her and shit. All right, now you got the kids. I mean, dude, I couldn't handle 3 and 4 kids running around here telling them to clean up in that little ass, filthy ass apartment. That little ass, see, they live like this in that filthy ass, low level bullshit living, calling it living, and it ain't living. Nobody want to live in that dark, dank ass apartment with them linoleum floors and shit. Nobody want to live like that, bruh. With them white ass toilet tanks and shit like this, right? Yo, this is low level living. This is just above poverty. All right, and she ain't even paying all the bills.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This woman done cut all her hair weave and put it in the sink like Britney Spears. And now people want to pray for her. Heavenly Father, send peace to this household. Fuck that. Send some damn sanity to the household and the goddamn black community. Look at this shit. Amazon boxes all over the place. Cheap ass goddamn lamps. Nigga got church folding chairs for dinner tables. Look at them goddamn folding chairs. You niggas live like this. I swear to God. You niggas live like this. Nigga, you got folding chairs for furniture. Man, kiss my ass, bro. Kiss all my entire black ass. Try to tell me I'm wrong for judging people like this. Nigga, this is poverty below maintenance living, bruh. Nigga, this is by choice too, bruh. This is by choice. Niggas got to end it eating folding chairs. The fuck?
It's just, I'm tired.
Mom.
I'm tired.
What?
Look at that goddamn Rent-A-Center furniture and the shit, goddamn, all of the goddamn innards coming out of that couch. This Rent-A-Center furniture and shit got your kids living like this. These niggas eating off styrofoam plates and paper plates so she don't got to do the dishes. Fuck out of here, bruh.
Mom, why are you tripping?
I need to clean up. Call your daddy.
Cleaning up.
Did you call your daddy?
Did you call your daddy? Okay, so now when you in trouble, call your daddy. Call your daddy. Now that you can't handle the shit, why when shit collapse, men gotta come fix the bullshit when it's all fucked up? All right, it's all breaking down, fucked up, the building falling over, it's crumbling, it's falling apart. Where the men? All right, where your daddy at? Why can't the daddy have the kids and just chill the fuck out? Hi, kids, come over to my house where we don't have fucking folding chairs for furniture and shit. All right, here we go right here. Why don't you hang out? But no, call your daddy when shit falling apart. So the kids coming over there all frazzled and shit. All right, all skitzed out and frazzled. And by the way, this shit is, she's passing on this trauma on to these kids. These kids are inheriting this shit. What do you think the future of these kids are going to do? Call your daddy now that you got the tax refund. Call your daddy now that you got all the child support. Call your daddy. Go to your dad's house. This shit is an absolute farce and pathetic. Do me a favor, hit the like button as I break down this shit in epic form right here. Call your daddy.
Yes.
Did you call your daddy?
Yes. See, Dre's cleaned up.
And look at this. Look at the nigga. Look at the young brother here. Not the nigga. Look at the young brother. He got on the yellow gloves and the broom, and he got on his goddamn boxers. And he trying to clean up because she done crashed out. So he went and got the goddamn yellow gloves and shit. He probably got a hairnet and a bonnet on too. And he out here trying to sweep this old low-class living shit up. Guys, these kids are already fucked up beyond all repair. She already done damage to these kids. All right, they already damaged. So he done ran over there to get some goddamn gloves and a broom. And bitch, you supposed to be cleaning up. Princess Warrior, why she ain't cleaning up? Okay?
I don't care to hurry up because it should have been dirty in the damn first place.
Should have been done in the first place. This is what happens when you have kids. Look, man, this ain't the old days where you think you just gonna have kids and they gonna just be doing chores all day. Okay, I know that's a thing, and y'all think that's a thing where y'all gonna have kids and they just ain't gonna have nothing to do but sweeping up. Bitch, send that big tall ass nigga to basketball camp. This nigga running around here with size 13 shoes at 14. All right, send that nigga to basketball camp and make that nigga dribble basketballs until his arms fall off. He ain't gonna be it, but you got this nigga at home holding the broom. This ain't the old plantation days in the South where kids didn't have shit to do. All right, and they could go outside or stay in the house and do chores. Them days are over, bruh. You should have been cleaned up. You should have pulled the chicken out of the refrigerator. How about you should have got a goddamn husband and listened to him? But now we over here doing chores and shit like we on the goddamn plantation. Them days are over, man. Screaming at these kids. They should have been done. You should have cleaned up before I came home. And now you done cut your goddamn hair off because these kids did not clean up the house. Like, come on, man. Bruh, you clean up the goddamn house. This is crazy.
Oh my God. Mom, we just got up and ate and stuff.
It don't matter. Shit, I'm tired.
I'm tired. That's your problem. That's your problem. You're tired. You done too much. You took on too much for that $650 in child support like you was getting over. How that $650 of child support looking now? Okay? You made this choice yourself. And don't tell me this didn't happen. This is happening well often too much right here. If the dad can call the kid and he can come swoop him up, that means she's keeping custody away from the father. So she could get that $650 in child support. How that shit? Guys, there's some things that's called dirty money. There's some money that is just dirty, right? You guys think you're getting over, but now in order to get that $650, you give up your heart, your soul, and everything. Right? And now that woman that gave up all her energy, her heart and soul, right, for that $650, now she crashing the fuck out. You chose this. You chose all of this. I feel nothing. I don't feel bad for people like this at all. I don't feel bad for people like this. She chose this shit for sure. Now, if there was no dad around, then I would probably say, well, hey, the dad left. But she's begging them to call a dad, meaning that the dad is within reach, a phone call away, to pick them up so she can go calm down. All right, here we go. Plantation bullshit.
Man, I'm tired.
Oh my gosh.
And look at the daughter. Oh my gosh.
I'm not that serious. Calm down.
Yeah, now that's exactly what you don't want to say to a person crashing out. So the kids are ill-equipped. She doesn't have another adult in the house to balance her out. And now she's crying and shit. And guys, press a 1 in the chat if you've had your mother. I've never had my mother do this. All right, but I've had them do half of this, right? Just be frustrated and in tears and hysterics. Right? And you just looking standing over your mom's like, damn, bruh. You the leader of the house, huh? You really the leader. You looking at your mom's like, and then guess what? Now you got to do what? What do you have to do? Walk on eggshells. Guys, married people do this. Married women do this, and the dude is so fucking henpecked that the husband just sit over there and do nothing, and now you got to walk on eggshells. You got to walk on eggshells. Mama tripping. Mama on one. Now you got to walk on eggshells because she crashing the fuck out. And guys, let me tell you, man, everybody has bad days, but this is normal. This is normal for a lot of people. I even hear that goofy ass Bama ass nigga Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco talking about shit like this. Oh, when mama go crazy, watch out. All that thunder and lightning. They start talking that Sambo plantation bullshit, that abba dabba dabba. Watch out when mama go crazy. This is what they're talking about. This is normalized behavior. That we're supposed to expect women to just crash out like this. Oh, yeah, well, big mama crash out. Did she start cussing? And now you got to walk on eggshells around the bitch because she all sensitive and her nerves. All right, you done got on her last damn nerves. Mama. This shit right here, brothers, is slave plantation talk. I agree. This is plantation bullshit. You guys ain't that far from the plantation, especially you Sambo ass Southern niggas. You Southern niggas are on a different level of plantation, bruh. All right, and you guys don't realize it. I'm a West Coast nigga. I'm going to call y'all out. Y'all black motherfuckers in Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, all of y'all southern niggas is straight plantation, Sambo, monkey ass niggas. Y'all don't realize y'all plantation Sambos. Y'all don't realize y'all plantation niggas. All right, I'm pissing y'all off now because I'm trying to trigger you. You do not realize all of you Mississippi ass niggas, you New Orleans, Louisiana's plantation monkeys. And trust me, I've lived in these areas and I've been to all of these areas. Y'all some plantation niggas. All right. Hold on for a second. If you think I'm lying, hold on for a second. Let me give you some proof. Let me give you some proof. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll be quick. Bamas. You Bama niggas, man. Y'all don't realize. And then y'all be trying to be the essence of black people. Well, we the real ones. Just because y'all stuck on a plantation, bruh. Y'all ain't the real authentic blacks. Because y'all eat soul food. He says we never get Coach monetized. But hey, since I'm demonetized, I can say what I say on, nigga. I can say it with my chest. Southern niggas. All right, you Southern niggas are pathetic to me, bruh. All right, but anyway. All right, hold on for a second. Let me see here. Let me pull it back. I gotta pull this up. Yeah, I'm never getting monetized on YouTube. Sharecrop ass niggas. Yes. Them. Right? Them niggas. 40 acres of the mule ass niggas. Yo, bruh. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, wait a minute. Did I pass it up? Damn, somebody got a good video here. All right, damn. I think I passed it up. All right, hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find it. I got to find it. Damn, it ain't here, though. I guess it's not. All right, Southern Ninjas like, don't find it. Don't find it, nigga. All right, we don't want to hear your bullshit. Oh, damn. Especially you church-going niggas. Don't let me get on everybody, bruh. Don't let me get on everybody's neck today. I got the mic, bruh. All right, damn, I can't find it. Oh, man, I wanted to find it, too. Oh, here we go. I found it. Here we go right here. Listen to this shit and don't tell me this ain't no plantation shit. Listen to this shit. Listen.
It don't matter. I invite her.
The only reason I'm here is because Dog said I could draw prom.
Y'all gotta go home. You, her, and your brother gotta go.
Come up, my baby.
This ain't got nothing to do with her. You're not about to take this out on my baby.
Coming here.
That ain't right.
Look, bro, I ain't with this,
It's
bro.
my house. I told
I
you
ain't
to
messing
come.
with that party, man. Y'all
My
tripping,
baby
bro.
wanted her to come.
Y'all need to leave.
Hey, don't talk to my
We're
sister.
not
Bro,
going
you need to
nowhere.
leave.
My baby
You
wanted
need to
her
leave. You supposed to be my blood.
It don't matter. I invite her.
The only reason I'm here is because Dog said I could draw prom.
Y'all gotta go home. You, her, and your brother gotta go.
Come up, my baby.
This ain't got nothing to do with her. You're not about to take this out on my baby.
Coming here.
That ain't right.
Look, bro, I ain't with this,
It's
bro.
my house. I told
I
you
ain't
to
messing
come.
with that party, man. Y'all
My
tripping,
baby
bro.
wanted her to come.
Y'all need to leave.
Hey, man, when I see shit like this, can I be honest? When I see shit like this, I'm like, dude, you can put these niggas in a nice house, in a nice neighborhood, and they will talk just like these country-ass slave plantation niggas. Like, all of these people from up to top. Like, if you didn't hear them, if you turn the volume down, they sound civilized. But you turn the volume on, and you like, these ninjas, you can stick them right back in 1849. Right? Imagine what 1849 is, bruh. Imagine the plantation politics. Because people think the plantation was like this. We've been working on the railroad, shucking the cotton against the man. This man got us down. We just down by the river doing our slave work, and we don't like it here. And then they were niggas like just singing Negro spirituals and getting through it. God damn, 250 years of this shit. How long this gonna last? Yeah. Wade in the water. Someone gonna get you in the water. Huh. Let me stop that shit. That's not what was happening. You know what was happening? This shit.
Hey, don't talk to my sister.
You need to leave. You need to leave. You supposed to be my blood.
It don't matter. I invite her.
The only reason I'm here is because Dog said I could draw prom.
Y'all gotta go. You, her, and your brother gotta go.
Come up, my baby.
This ain't got nothing to do with her. You're not about to take this out on my baby.
Come in here.
That ain't right.
Look, bro, I ain't with this,
It's
bro.
my house. I told
I
you
ain't
to
messing
come.
with this party, man. Y'all
My
tripping,
baby
bro.
wanted her to come.
Y'all need to leave.
Hey, don't talk to my sister.
You need to leave. You need to leave. You supposed
That's what was happening right there. That was what was happening for 275 years. And then once Jim Crow hit, that exact shit was happening right there. This Southern ninjas from Memphis to Nashville to Alabama to Jackson to deepest, darkest Florida, Tallahassee, Miami Gardens, all the way, bruh. Just bullshit down by the slave barracks. That's what was happening, bruh. Don't get it twisted. No, coach, it was that what was happening. That shit. She my blood. No, don't bring them around here. Well, I still do it. And I said, don't try to do that. That bullshit. From Arkansas to Tupelo to Memphis, all the way across the motherfucking Meridian, Mississippi. From Baton Rouge to Shreveport, all the way to motherfucking Texas. From Opelousas all the way over to Lafayette. This shit right here. This bullshit. You Southern niggas.
to be my blood.
It don't matter. I invite her.
The only reason I'm here is because Dog said I could draw prom.
Y'all gotta go.
Look at this. This right here. And this sister right here. Wow. Okay, goodness.
You, her,
Her, you, her.
your brother gotta go.
Gotta go. And they got a nice house. And they still acting like this.
Come up, my baby.
This ain't got nothing to do with her. You're not about
This ain't got nothing to do with her. This ain't got nothing to do with her. This ain't got nothing to do with her. Then Master got to come down there. All right. He got to shoot the gun. Pow. What the fuck's going on down here? What the fuck's going down here? What's wrong? Master Kuta told me he got one of his babies and he got... The white man got to come out with his fucking stocking cap on and shit and his big ass fucking robe. He got to come down there. What the fuck's going down out here? He got his boots on and pajamas. All right, hold on. Pow, shooting in the air. What y'all niggas down here talking about all late at night? He said, what in tarnation? Hold on for a second. White man got to come down there and say, what the fuck is going down here with this motherfucking bullshit? Okay, y'all niggas, man, go to sleep. Y'all got work in the morning. All right, the overseer got to come down. Now, and this is how the white man come down right here. Listening to all that nigga shit. All right, sounding like a goddamn zoo down there. This nigga got to, what entire nation? I tell you, he got to come down there and settle the score. Will y'all niggas go to sleep? Y'all done woke me up. God damn. He blood raging, boiling. Now, I told y'all niggas to settle this shit. I sorry, Massa. All right, but Kunta called down there and he told the kid and I told her why you did that. You my blood. I told y'all niggas to shut up. And that's how I feel about y'all country bammers. This is how I feel, because when y'all at your own self, y'all can't even act right, bruh. Y'all can't even act right and do simple shit around kids. Y'all act a whole monkey out here.
About to take this out on my baby.
Coming here.
That ain't right.
Look, bro, I ain't with this,
It's
bro.
my house. I told
I
you
ain't
to
messing
come.
with that party, man. Y'all
My
tripping,
baby
bro.
wanted her.
Look at that. How many kids here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this woman looked like she a breeder. This light-skinned red bone is a straight breeder. Look at that body, all loose.
Y'all need to leave.
Hey, don't talk to my.
Y'all need to leave. Hey, don't talk to my sister like that. All right, that's when Master come down here. Okay. All right. See, that's why y'all can't be free. Y'all can't be free. Right? That's why they left y'all ass out there in the middle of nowhere during Jim Crow. We gonna give you 40 acres and a mule, and they skedaddle. Leave their ass out there. Leave their ass out there, bruh. And put a law in that they can't buy a house in your neighborhood. This is why they redlined and gerrymandered the shit out of your goddamn neighborhood. They gerrymandered us and redlined us out. Well, I wonder why. I wonder motherfucking why.
What's that going on?
You need to leave.
I wonder why, bruh. They got us out here, man, in institutional racism and got us to not buy houses in their community. Can you think of one good reason why they would want you to buy a house in their community? Y'all acting like this, waking me up. What in the hell in tarnation? Right? What in the tarnation is going on out here, bruh? Nah, we can't let leave their ass out there in rural Mississippi, bruh, and see if they can find their way out. And then y'all niggas got cars. All right, but leave them out there, bruh. Leave them out there in Alabama. Who want to hear this shit all night? Who want to hear this shit all night? But y'all think this shit is normal. I told y'all Southern ninjas, y'all need to go to some civilized areas like the Northeast or the West Coast to realize how ignorant you people sound. Y'all sound crazy, bruh.
You supposed to be my blood.
It don't matter. I invited her.
The only reason I'm here is because Dog said I could drop her off.
Y'all gotta go home. You, her, and your brother gotta go.
Come up, my baby.
This ain't got nothing to do with her. You're not about to take this out on my baby.
Coming here.
That ain't right.
Look, bro, I ain't with this,
It's
bro.
my house. I told
I
you
ain't
to
messing
come.
with that party, man. Y'all
My
tripping,
baby
bro.
wanted her to come.
Y'all need to leave.
Hey, don't talk to my
What's
sister.
that
Bro,
going
you
on?
need to leave.
My baby
You
wanted
need to leave.
There's like 5 fights going in. There's 5 fights going on right there. I can't tell who fighting against who. It's kind of like when there's a gang fight and everybody start fighting. You like, how do you know what team you're on? There's literally 5 fights going on in one place. And there's 3 kids right there. Like, this is plantation bullshit. And y'all don't want to believe me, but this is plantation shit that I just shake my head and go, and they're like, they don't want to be around us. They want to listen to our music, but they want to leave in the suburb. Okay, do you wonder, like, do you guys have family like this? These are the people that they want to say are my people. But these people are beyond gone. They're unrepairable. All right. I would never live near these people. And I'm supposedly their people. I wouldn't live within 25 miles of this group of people. 25 miles. All right. I'm telling you, bro. He said everybody fighting each other. You got the one woman fighting the man fighting the woman. Then the other woman said, is a baby mama and push the kid into a house. Then the guy wants to fight the other baby mama. And then another say, don't talk to my sister like that. God damn. Who lives around this shit, bruh? I mean, and who would want to? Anyway, it's an evil world we live in. I know.
It's an evil world we live in.
Absolutely crazy, bruh. That is crazy talk to me. Anyway. We're talking about this mama right here. Dear mama, lady, don't you know you love your sweet dear mama? All right. My mama was a crack fiend, mama. And now she's just a black queen, mama. I finally understand the reason ain't easy trying to change a man. I thank the Lord for forgiveness. I thank the mother for the poor single mother. Tell me why we living. All right. I'll fuck it up. There's no way I can take it back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You are appreciated, lady. Don't you know we love you, sweet dear mama? Mama can do no wrong. Niggas, on the other hand, no. But here's a lesson here. This woman here says this about children and mothers.
Are 800% worse around their mother than they are any other person in their life.
That sucks.
Scientific fact. The study observed children's behaviour at the entrance of their mothers in a room. And the minute, so they'd be doing things like playing nicely with whoever was studying them or other family members. And then as soon as their mother turned up, the changes were drastic and rapid. So the child psychologist concluded that mothers are obviously the safety bubble of their child's life. When she's around, children know that they're safe and they can do or be anything they want because their mother will keep them safe.
You know what I was thinking?
Is,
you know the saying, you take it on the ones that you love the most?
Yes.
I just figure there's no one closer than a mother.
That's right.
To a child, so that the mother cops it.
Yeah. Children are 800% worse around their mother than they are any other person.
Okay, so there it is right there. Children are 800. And this woman tried to change it and pivot it. Well, because she's more nurturing and no, ma'am. Because they're undisciplined. Right? Why they always try to flip the bullshit? So children are 800% worse when they're around their mother. And she tried to flip it like, well, it's because they feel protected and secure. She tried to come out with her ass with that bullshit. Why kids misbehave more around their moms. According to the science, the study reveals that children exhibit dramatic behavioral changes in the presence of their mother, highlighting their role as a safety net. Well, it's because she's a safety net. Discover the psychology behind this phenomenon and why kids often take comfort in mischief around their mothers. All right, so let's go back to this original clip.
Calm down. It's okay. Okay.
All right, children are 800 times worse. And she tried to flip it as some safety net bullshit. Wow, bro. I mean, this is why I can't trust academia. I can't trust these psychologists. I can't trust data that comes out. We have to use what I'm good at, which is I interpret human behavior. All right, I interpret the human behavior and I call out the bullshit. It's not because she's a safety net. It's because there typically is lack of discipline and accountability. There's only just manipulation and gaslighting and shit like this. Breakdowns.
Okay, all right.
There's just this. All right, and at the end of the day, the kids just learn how to walk on eggshells around her because she's going to flip out. She's going to go crazy. She's going to have hysterics. She's going to crash out, right? And then the kids just, okay, mama tripping. And they line up just for a second, walk on eggshells. They niggas start cleaning up. All right, mama want this, and then they go back to doing what they're doing. Because the woman is mostly gonna be just another child, right? Because she has the breakdown just like another child. People, this is incredible. This is incredible how you just pivot that shit and just say, well, it's because they're the safety net.
Children are 800% worse around their mother than they are any other person in their life.
And most of the time, once you grow up as a kid, your mother can't take you down if you're a male. And even if you're a female, they can't really wrestle you down. They can't do nothing physically. They could just maybe stab you. But they're not going to do that mostly because they need that child support.
That sucks.
Scientific fact. The study
Scientific fact. Okay, scientific fact. It's scientific fact. I know there's some, listen, I was a guy that I overcame the odds. 62% of youth suicides or self-deletions are from fatherless homes. This is not new data, by the way. Where's that old, tall, long-headed, long-legged blonde woman that they hated? She was a conservative woman, and they hated her for saying this. 90% of all homeless and runaway children are from fatherless homes. 85% of all children who show behavior disorders are from fatherless homes. 80% of rapists with anger problems come from fatherless homes. 71% of high school dropouts come from fatherless homes. 75% of all adolescent patients in chemical abuse centers come from fatherless homes. Yeah, Ann Coulter was her name. 70% of juveniles in state-operated institutions come from fatherless homes. 85% of all youth sitting in prison grew up in fatherless homes. Okay? Ann Coulter was her name. Yep. She used to tell people this, and man, I'm going to tell you, man, they used to go crazy. All right, she's seen better days, but and because she looked like this, all right, they didn't want to listen. Skinny white woman, sloppy yogurt, right? She looked like this, and they didn't want to hear it. Oh, she racist. right? Because she would go in on these single parent households, mostly in the black community, right? All right, this is not even, and yes, there are people who are overcoming. So you're saying there's a chance, 85%. So 15% aren't. You normally see people say, well, look at them. They're not like that. And I know a woman that raised kids that didn't have kids like that. You're talking about the outlier. You're talking about the people who overcame the odds. Right? Overcame the odds. But the data is the data. And they keep up coming up with more data. And y'all keep on coming up with more excuses. And this is a classic excuse right here.
Children's behaviour at the entrance of their mothers in a room. And the minute, so they'd be doing things like playing nicely with whoever was studying them or other family members. And then as soon as their mother turned up, the changes were drastic and rapid.
Rapid. Let me tell you an example of this. Even in a two-parent household, this happens where they will think fathers are incapable of handling children when they're on their own. And of course, the outliers there are some Barney Rubble, Fred Flintstone as fathers that just can't, they don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with the kids. But what will happen is the mother will leave, and then her goal is to sabotage the father. All right, the kids are all hopped up on high C and juicy juice boxes. All right, they don't all ate sugar, and they not listening. They crying, they breaking down. So she thinks when she leaves the house, the father is going to have chaos, and she leaves for 2 hours. Yes, indeed. He probably going crazy. He going to call me up, say, help. But guess what? When she comes back home, she walks in, and the kids quiet. One kid is in the coloring room, coloring book. One kid's got the toy room all cleaned up. The father on the couch just chilling, taking a nap. Okay. And she comes home and she's like, what's going on in here? And then the mom says, hi, kids. And then the kids go, hey, mom. And they go back to what they're doing. Because the father then came in there and raised hell. All right, hell, fire, and brimstone. Y'all motherfucking, hey, let me tell y'all something. This is what y'all about to do. All right, let me get this belt. And she's mad that the kids are in order when she came back home. That the house is not in chaos and shit ain't all on the wall and throw up on the floor. Because when she's there with the father says, go ahead, you do it. Because she typically is territorial about doing these things. But then when you don't help, she's mad. You don't help around the house. Well, you're super duper territorial about it. You say I can't handle it. So go ahead and handle it. And then when you do it, she says, not like that. Don't pick it up like that. Don't put it up like that. So you just be like, so she thinks you can't handle it when she leaves. And then when she comes back, she says, tell me the truth. It had to be terrible for you. And you're like, no, it was fine. Everybody was fine. I told them, I laid down the law. I told them what to do. Everybody chilling. Then you got one kid taking a nap. And then when she walk in, you're like, shh, don't wake up the kid. The kids are napping. How did you get all the kids to take a nap? I read them a bedtime story. I gave them a shower, right? I combed their hair. I put shampoo in there. We cleaned up. We played a song, and we chilled out. Now I got the baby here taking a nap, and the other two kids is in the room sleep. And she pissed the fuck off. She mad. She's like, what? When the kids are with me, they don't act like that. When you come home, the kids run to you and say, hi, daddy. When she comes home, they don't do that. This is an example. This is an example of this woman talking about this. The behavior is dramatic and rapid that when the mother comes in, the kids behave worse. And then they run out here telling you what? It's the hardest job. And you don't understand. Being a mother, a stay-at-home mother is the hardest job. If men did it, it would be easy. It ain't going to be easy, but men would be able to do it and get it done. And the behaviors of the children would be better. And let me add this. The data also shows us, so what this woman's talking about, when kids have no mother versus no father, the behavior difference is dramatically different. When they have a single father, they're raised in a better home overwhelmingly, and they behave better and do better in school, as opposed to when they have a single mother and no father. When they have a single father and no mother, the kids are fine. Statistically, they do well. When they have a single mother and no father, all hell breaks loose. This is the data. This is the info. This is the science behind it. You can get in. You guys can be fucking mad about this, but it's the reality. It's the reality. And who do they push out of the house more than often? The man. Let's push him up out of there. And then when it don't work out, then they crashing out like this.
All right, baby. Go, just hurry up. Did you call your dad?
Yes.
Dad.
Mom, why are you tripping?
I'm not tripping.
You are.
Yep. Hey, these are just facts. You can deal with it or not. All right. You could use your, well, not all, and I know people and not my kids, and I was to overcome that. You can use that, but the data is the data. The data's the damn data. All right, it's an evil world we live in. We got to actually show you this one. We have a divorce attorney that says this about men wanting wives. Okay, let's take you to her. Her name is Lena, and she's a divorce lawyer. Let's play the video.
A lot of men don't want a wife, they want a mom. And as a divorce lawyer, I see this very often. A marriage ends, and what's the first thing he does? He looks for another woman to cook, clean, remind him of appointments, and emotionally manage his life. That's not a partner. That's a mom with benefits. And the truth is that there are a lot of men who don't want an equal in a relationship. What they want is someone to take care of them. And when that woman finally gets tired of carrying all the weight, well, guess what? She's apparently changed, she's cold, and she's not the same woman that he married. No, she's just exhausted. Then the cycle repeats itself. He finds someone younger, someone more nurturing, someone who hasn't yet learned that this isn't love, it's labor. Because here's the thing, if a man can't function on his own, he can't cook a meal, he can't book an appointment or regulate his own emotions, he's not looking for a wife. He's looking for a caretaker. Men need to understand that your partner is not your mom. She's not your therapist, and she's not your personal assistant. A real relationship is about partnership, not dependency. So before you jump into another relationship after a divorce, ask yourself, are you looking for love, or are you just looking for another woman to save you from doing the work?
Wow. Wow.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Cut that bitch off.
Yeah, of course she divorced.
Next call.
Of course she's divorced, guys. He said, I don't see a ring on her finger. Of course she's not married. Not with this attitude. See, let me tell y'all ladies something. When I give responsibilities like this is me giving you a responsibility to take stuff off of my plate so I can fight the dragon. Right? This isn't me making you a slave. This is me saying, hey, in order for me to fight the dragon out here, since I have the responsibility to have the money and pay the bills and 100% support you, I'm expecting that these things could be something that you could do to take off my plate, that these things are you're going to be doing for yourself. If you wish to be taken care of 100%, you can do these things. Now, I've been doing these things all by myself. I do my own laundry now. Well, I have a maid that does these things now because I can afford it. But if people can run and do my cleaners and buy presents and send thank you cards for doing things that are nurturing, that you want to sit around making muffins, doing the housewarming party, organizing this, if you want to play a part of this 100%, me taking the full responsibility financially, these are easy things that you can do to take these off my plate so I can fight the dragon. I don't want to be at work going, I got to leave early from being the boss man to go pick up cleaners. Now, if you don't want to do that, bitch, what are you here for? What are you here for? I ask you. Now, if you want to be a boss babe and you want to be out here doing all this shit, you can do this on your own. Go do this on your own, bam. Now, you're not going to be here, what my maid and my personal assistant watching her doing this shit, spending up all my money. So I can easily do these things. I choose that, hey, listen, if I'm going to have a person living here, stealing oxygen and stealing my time, all right, and being up in here, rejecting me from fucking you, at least you can do, bitch, is go pick up my cleaners. The least you can do. But of course, you're going to pick up your cleaners. You're going to go wash clothes at your house. You're going to make fucking food and you're going to do dishes. Why don't you go ahead and do mine? Since I'm covering all of the expenses. No. They don't want to do it. I'm not a slave. I'm not your mama. Guess what? Get your ass up out of my house then. No relationship for you. Get out. What do I need you for? To sit up here and waste my time listening to your boss babe bullshit? You little bobblehead bitch. I don't need you, man. Go be a boss on your own then. Go fold your own clothes and do your own cleaner pickup and all that shit. I was doing you a favor. But you don't want to do it. Okay, well, you don't get no ring, bitch. You don't get no relationship. You out of here. Why do they not understand this? They think that you just out here needing a mom. I don't need a mom, baby. I got Rosalinda to do this shit, bitch. All right, and you ain't gonna sit here, be up all under me talking about what Rosalinda ain't doing. Rosalinda didn't clean the blinds like I like it. Get out. Get out. Go and then they end up saying, well, these men don't want commitment in relationship. They don't want partnership. You take your bobblehead, big ass glasses, you looking like Jiminy Cricket out here. Go take your single ass over there and boss babe your ass to dysfunction over there. Go ahead, baby. Hey, listen, I don't got nothing for you then. I got nothing for you then. But you didn't want to take nothing off my plate. You want me to do all this shit and put shit on my plate for me to do for you. But now, when it comes to doing for me, now all of a sudden, it's a mom bullshit. Well, I'm your daddy, bitch. All right, so what you gonna do? I'm your daddy. I'm supporting you. I'm giving you a deal of a lifetime, bruh. I'm covering 100% of the expenses. What do? Well, I'm going to go out and get a job and keep the money and make it for myself instead of helping your monkey ass. And then got you out here fighting dragons and demons. And then they don't want to help your ass write thank you letters for your party. These people are insane talking about we need you to do it. No, we don't. I don't need you to do it. This is something that I'm giving you in exchange for what I'm giving you. Okay, but you don't want to do it. Okay, bye-bye. All right, bitch, get the stepping.
It's an evil world we live in.
Keep it moving, bro. Free agent lifestyle. All right, you don't have to be my mama. You don't have to do none of this shit. I can do it by myself. All right, they act like dudes can't do it. These guys can't set their own appointments. It's easy to set an appointment. I call my dentist, AI, book an appointment for here. They set an appointment when I make the fucking the dentist appointment. Then I put it in my motherfucking Google calendar. All right. Appointment at the dentist. Reminder. But baby, can you call the dentist and move the appointment to Thursday? Sure, honey. Takes 5 minutes. This bitch act like she out here performing brain surgery for you. He can't do anything without me. He would never go to the doctor without me. Like, these people are absolutely crazy, man. Super duper easy, but these are tasks that I think that you could do that I can actually focus my attention on being a goddamn legend out here. All right, you're sitting here. Oh, by the way, Anton, we need to talk, man. I don't want to call you out like this, bro. I don't want to call you out. And I think you don't be sneak dissing me. Brother, you know, Anton, I love you. I know you're watching me. You're going to get this back. Brother, man, I got a receipt on you that we need to talk about. We need to talk about this. Okay? Because this is the conversation that we need to talk about, man. I love you, my brother. You know this. There's no beef between us. I have good things to say about you, but I got a receipt on you that needs some explanation. It needs some explanation to my single man out here for us trick-ass JUCO niggas. We need some explanation on this one. You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay? It's the stuff that I talk about here. You're out here trying to win, and you need her to handle this, but she's too busy trying to stop you from doing your... She's stopping you from doing your shit and being a king. Like, let me be a king, man. Let me be the king. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know the clip. And I said, he says, Anton took my whole flow, coach. Shout out to Anton. I know, man. I mean, and he said he's watched me for a long time, so I do appreciate him. I mean, he's the type of brother that we can hang out with. But nobody, I'm not going to say he stole my whole flow. I don't want to accuse him of that. He's got his own shit. But, you know, we both bald head and got beards. He's got a dark beard. I got a light beard. But this is the stuff. It's like when we talk about these things, people want to dodge it. But there's a clip of him, of his wife ridiculing him for taking too long streaming. Now, it might seem like a minor thing. It might seem like a minor thing. And I've inspired him to do content for a long time. So, but I'm not going to call him stealing.
Straight jacket.
Did he say men are in love, women are in business? Did he say it? Damn, okay, you did steal my shit, brother.
Straight jacket.
And he's gotten a bigger audience than me. He's been able to get around the algorithm, so he's passed me up in the numbers and shit like that. I know niggas gonna call me haters and shit like that, but this is what people do. When they tend to do that, YouTube content creators, they start passing people by, then they stop acknowledging you. It happens, guys. I've seen people do that. Remember, I was kind of a leader in the numbers game for a little bit. For about 6 or 8 months, I was the leader in this space. All right. I had the big numbers. I had the one channel that got over 100K way before a lot of dudes that were before me. And so I was in the rhythm for about 6 to 8 months. The demonetization in 2021 really hampered and crippled me. And that was at the time that you needed to be monetized. That was right during COVID. So I got crippled. I got crippled big time, but it's okay. It's okay. It's hurtful. It's painful to say that. But a lot of people watch me during that time, and then they've since passed me up, right? And I was one of the first guys to get super demonetized during the COVID time, right? So now people done forgot about me and shit like that. But shout out to Big Anton. He said, play the clip. All right, Anton, I love you, bruh. But we got some explaining to do. Anton pissed right now. I'm doing this as a brother. I'm doing this for men. Okay, I'm doing this for the men. I gotta critique this. Because when people vouch for marriages and relationships, and we talk about, we're the men, we're the leader, we have the responsibility as a man to protect and provide. This is what men, where I teach men, this is the stuff that really takes you away from your mission. This is the dream killer bullshit that I talk about. This the dream killer bullshit that I talk about. That I'm gonna be like, dude, I can't have this in my marriage and relationship. I can't have this in my marriage and relationship. I know there's frustration, but I need 100% support. Okay, let's play the clip. Brother Anton, I mean no harm. But you've been talking against the free agent lifestyle. I know it. And you've been pushing this marriage agenda, and that's still the fix. Here we go. Let's play the clip. Now, do not minimize this bullshit. Do not minimize this. Do not think this is small.
Stop. Yesterday, you said that you was only going to do your live stream for an hour, and then we were going to leave after that. Your live stream, which I knew, I'm so used to you, I knew it was going to be longer than an hour, so I really wasn't expecting to go anywhere. Your live stream went for an hour and a half. Oh, brother. And then, even after your live stream, and then it was like 10:30, you like, give me a minute and we about to go. Sir, where are we going at 10:30? Ain't nothing
There's
open.
plenty of places open at 10:30.
There's nothing open out here at 10:30.
Plenty of places. Trust me, I know plenty of places.
So here's the thing. I'm used to you, and so I know who you are. So I really, like I said, I wasn't really planning on going nowhere because I knew you was going to live stream longer than an hour. You can't help yourself. But sometimes, though, it can be a little frustrating. Last night, it felt frustrating. But at some point, when are you going to stick to your word, sir?
I got you.
See, I couldn't be CGA and have a woman like this living here, because not only is she complaining about this, she's frustrated with it and she's vocalizing it. And you guys are going to say, well, he's making enough money, he can stop streaming. Guys, that's his job. That's what he does. That's what brings home the bag. Shout out to the bag chasers. This is what makes us eat. This is what keeps us going and shit like this. Like, when I tell you this is the stuff that makes me, with the absence of this, this makes me CGA. This makes me able to just stream and keep this shit going. And it makes me go to the JUCO and I can just discard the women and be done with them and put them on the shelf and let somebody else deal with their bullshit. This is not major. This is not minor. That's major. You can see the frustration. And he had to go ahead and say, yeah, I was wrong. I should have got off the stream. I told you an hour, and I went an hour and a half. When he does this on a regular basis, the disappointment on her face, he can feel it. He knows that this is a problem, and it's causing a problem. And these are the little things that end up being part of the bait and switch, right? Like, I can't constantly promote marriage, and I can't let people speak about marriage, and then this is the result. This is what you got to put up with when you out here slaying dragons. You're out here doing your thing. You're doing the one thing you're known about. Like, you know, he does other things, but this is the one thing. This is the it. And she's like, when is enough enough? And take care of me and focus on me. I can't let this shit go. Because this is the stuff I've been in marriages and cohabitation, and I've had girlfriends, and they will try to pull you away from this. Like, this ain't what the fuck it is paying for the dinners. Get used to me doing this shit without you interrupting, without you expecting, well, you told me you're going to take me out for dinner, man. Fuck dinner. Bitch, why don't you bring me dinner right here? Bring me dinner right here. Let me cut up the burger. Sit right here and sit right there. Sit over there. I can't be me with this in the background, with this type of frustration going on. And she's like, well, you just keep always just not even thinking about me. Man, kiss my whole ass. Go find something else to do, bruh. Go find something else to do. Well, I'm going to divorce you and leave you. Okay, so first of all, if she divorces you over this, you cooked. But if this is a little girlfriend, go somewhere else, man. Make me some bacon. Bring me some water. I need some water refill, bitch. Well, I'm not your mom. Okay, go. Bye-bye. These people out here, man, they only think about themselves. They only think about themselves. Now, in order to make your marriage survive, you got to tap dancing around this bullshit so she can go to the goddamn Texas Roadhouse before it closes, bruh. And people are promoting this. You're promoting this over the free agent lifestyle. You're promoting this better than the free agent life. This right here, I cannot have in my house. I cannot have a woman like this that puts herself over my fucking shit. This is my shit. This is what I do. This is how I pay the bills. This is how I support you. This is how we get up. Now, baby, if you want to support yourself, go ahead. Go ahead. Why don't we schedule something on the day I don't stream? But he seems to, I don't know what his stream schedule is, so maybe he popped up and was like, give me an hour. And I knew you were going to go an hour and a half. I just cannot promote this as healthy in relationships and marriages. And this is a guy that promotes the marriage, right? I mean, free agent lifestyle, bro. Free agent motherfucking lifestyle. Okay. Somebody said he did copy my Men Are in Love, Women Are in Business. People will act like I didn't say shit, man, because I'm over here buried in the goddamn basement of YouTube. I swear to God, but it is what it is. Whatever. He's not going to promote the free agent lifestyle. We know this, but this is what we're promoting. He put this clip out here. I don't know who clipped it. Somebody clipped it for me. I don't know, and they sent it to me. Yeah, he changes his Showtime to compete with. It did that, but he got a bigger audience now. But he does change it around the time I'm on. All right, I've noticed that. But it is what it is. But this is mind-boggling, man. To me, I can't deal with it. Let me do the super chats. I just right here. It's just no, man. I know people talk about this shit back and forth and what's better for men. I'm at the point in my life, I will never, ever go back to marriage and relationships if I got to put up with that. I know it seems small, but that is major for me. That is a major, major point where I got to be wrapping up my show because she coming over. Or I got to wrap up my show because she want to go to dinner. Nope. I'll never, ever again. I got to wrap up my show so we can go have a romantic dinner. No, fuck that. Bruh, I always tell a woman, get used to having lunch with me. Because lunchtime is where I have the open time. My dinner time and my breakfast time is locked in, where that's the priority. Get used to having romantic lunches. Let's go to brunch. Let's go to lunch. That's the calmest time of my day. All right. And you know what I mean? But you want to go out to romantic dinners, and why you always jumping on here? If I got to jump on stream, I got to jump on stream. Whatever it is, whatever I got to do. If I got to go in there and I'm a real estate agent and I got to go take somebody on the showing and it takes 3 hours, it took 3 hours. It took 3 hours. All right, but you're not going to be out here guilting me for going to work. I know women who do this, wives that do this. No Blackberries at the dinner table. Focus on family while you're at the dinner. Man, fuck you, bitch. I mean, I ain't got no time for this shit. This ain't, nobody works 9 to 5 anymore. Everybody's on the clock. Even the women are on the clock. When it's time for her to jump on the computer and do emails instead of sucking my dick, guess what she does? She jumps on the email and gets on the email and start firing off emails before she sucks my dick. Now my dick is over here limp. Waiting for her. I'm just sitting in the bed waiting for her to finish firing off emails and shit. All right, I got to count a few more beans before I come suck your dick. All right, and she puts the laptop down. Okay, are you ready now? Oh, this is so romantic. Now I got to get my dick hard again. Okay. This is great. And then she got to go take a dookie after she fires off emails, and then she want to come sit on my... Get the fuck out of here, bro. Dude, I'll be at the JUCO all day, man. JUCO for life. Yeah, she'll make you wait. Well, I got to do what I have to do. I got to go send some emails off 9:30 at night while I'm sitting in the bed holding my dick. All right, but then when I go extra 30 minutes on the stream, you're not being romantic. You're not taking me into consideration. Huh. Man, no, man. I can't, man. I'm just in a new space. I'm living the free agent lifestyle, bro. I just not do. It's the trade-off ain't worth it. The trade-off ain't worth it. It's all fool's gold from here on out. Let me get these super chats, man. It's crazy. All right. Where we at here, man? Let me see. When it's time for her to work late, I gotta understand. When it's time for me to when it's time for me to work late, then I'm not taking her into consideration. Shout out to No Government Name. What's up, coach? He says, I'm currently sitting in the Texas de Brazil waiting on an order. I see an older Asian man with a nice flat back, milk of magnesia. She has to be no more than 23, 25 max. Pale white skin Becky JUCO for the win. Shout out to that old Asian man out there touching and putting hands on hips. When I dip, you dip, we dip. All right, never be ashamed of doing that, man. Look, when you live free, they be out here trying to get your ass back on the plantation. Shout out to Pro Man says, Massa come down saying, what in the hell is going on, dang nabbit and dang burn it. Massa coming down there trying to regulate, boy. Get y'all fools in here, man. I'm telling you, man. Who disagrees with me at this point, man? No way. I would never trade what he has for what I got. Shout out to Rodney Simpson says, you are right, sir. The day my wife went out to run errands and our sons did not cry for her to stay, she crashed out. Said our son doesn't love her anymore. I explained to her he recognized that I'm cool. Okay? He recognized that I'm cool. So, yeah, man, there's a jealousy that women will experience in relationships that the kid looks forward to the dad. He does rarely look forward to the mom. Initially, he will, but yeah, the mom is somewhat like all over the place with her with her behavior and her emotions. So the kid is like, I need a break from this. It's kind of like when I'm around a woman. I'm only around her for a little bit of time and I need a break from her. Kids are the same way with their mom. They're like, damn, she all over the place. Like, damn, I don't know what to do. She's unexpected. She's a variable. And you don't know, the kid is all over the place. And then when the woman leaves, she's like, okay, good. Finally, I can breathe. Right? I can breathe. I can do what I want. I can be in my mode. I can go play with my toys. Because he playing with his toys and his Hot Wheels. And then she want to come over there. Oh, you having fun? Let me play. Or you having fun? It's time to clean up. All right, what you doing in here? What you playing with? Can I play the game with you? He's like, Mom, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm in my own imagination and memory. I'm building blocks. I'm stacking bricks. I'm making my own little toy land. And you want to come here and fuck it up? All right, shout out to our brother KP. Says Guru Adams, the AM live stream was a Hall of Famer, coach. He says one thing I can say is Gen Z is the least simpish of all generations for all our faults. He says never boxing myself in, but it's a good description box to communicate information. How to describe oneself to another without boxing oneself in gender, race, or culture. Love you. That's how people want to do, man. They'll tell you to box you. They'll box you in. What do you think about this? What do you do? Every question that you find that are somewhat indicative of people having conversation, okay, is boxing yourself in. All right, what they'll do is say, what do you do for a living? Box yourself in. Or I'm an X, Y, and Z, and they measure you. Okay, this is what you make. This is your career path. This is how we rank you. Okay, you're a garbage man. You're low. So they'll literally just, and then where do you live? That's another way. Like, that's another way to qualify you. I live in this suburb. I live in this area of the city. Okay, you live in North Las Vegas. You're a loser. You live in Summerlin. Oh, you must be wealthy. Okay. Oh, okay. Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you qualifying you relationship wise? What is your identity politics qualifier? These are not conversations. I don't find these to be conversations. I find them to be inquisition. I find them to be not inquisitions. I find them to be pulling information out of you. Pulling information out of you, trying to rank you and put you in your motherfucking box. Okay, by the end of 5 questions, they got you over here. All right, I got them pegged. They'll pin your ass over there and you stuck. Do you go to church? All right, what church do you go to? These are all just boxes. Box. And people call this fucking socializing. This ain't socializing. This is just putting people in their place. Right? This ain't socializing. This is just people trying to figure out and measure you. And the more vague you are, the more motherfucking, well, what do you mean? Because people ask me what I do. I'm in e-commerce. E-commerce? E-commerce. What is that? What is that? What is e-commerce? I sell things online. You sell things online. Like Amazon? Like, what do you sell? Shut the fuck up, bitch. What the fuck do you do? That's the end of the conversation. That's the end of the motherfucking inquisition. No inquiries. That's it. I do e-commerce. That's it. You don't need to know what the fuck I sell, when I sell it, how I sell it, and what I do. What do you mean, like social media? So this is them constantly trying to pull and find how much money you possibly make, how well you're off. And people call this communication. Oh, we're communicating. You're socializing. No, it's not. You're putting people in a box constantly. And this is what people call, because if you say something that triggers them, I do YouTube. Oh, he's a YouTuber. He's a podcaster. He's trying to be a YouTuber. This is not socializing. These people are lame losers that are trying to figure out how to put your ass in a box. And it is what it is. Shout out to our brother Roderick. Says, preach, brother. Listen, man. The truth teller, Roderick Miller, with the sponsorship.
I'm rich, bitch.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. And I'm going to tell you, most people can't describe themselves, or most people can't have a conversation without these things, putting people in the boxes. Most people can't qualify themselves and describe who you are. Y'all motherfuckers, first time you meet somebody, soon as you meet them, hi, my name is John. I work at Initech. I'm a senior analyst, data collector, and all of that shit. And I hate Trump. Right out the box. And I'm a pro-black. I love African-American people. I love my black people. And I wish one day to be a lawyer. And I live on this side of town. Soon as you walk up to a motherfucker and you go on a date, you lame ass goofies on a date, that's how you sound. Hi, this is my life fucking story. These are all of my qualifying facts and details. Bitch nigga, who are you? Who are you outside of these things? You are absolute nobody. You are absolute fucking nobody outside of that shit. Then the conversation goes dead silent at the end of that. You ain't got nothing else to say other than them goddamn things. Nothing else to stand on. No opinions outside of some shit that will trigger you. All right, what the fuck, bro? Don't tell nobody shit. I don't know my real name. What's your sign? What's your middle name? Get the fuck out of here. Are you a second, a third, a junior, a senior? Do you have kids? Are the kids by the same mother? All right, what's your birthday? They done gather all the information. They can hack into your email in 5 minutes of conversation. What school did you go to? What year did you graduate? God damn. Is this called conversation? This is what you call socializing. This is not conversation, bruh. This is not socializing. This is loser talk. You call this shit fucking conversation. I socialize and I love meeting people. And this is what you do when you meet people. You ask them all of their email security questions. How tall are you? Right off the fucking rip. All right. Oh my goodness gracious, man. I tell you, man, you people are fucking losers. X Euripides says, thanks for another great show. He says, Tarnation phrase had me rolling for 10 straight minutes. Free agency for life. What do you like to do for your hobbies? Man, if you don't get out of my fucking face, what do you like to do on Saturdays? What TV shows do you watch? This is called conversation. This is not conversation. No government name DW says, on the way to the Lakers and the Rockets game. Don't forget to treat yourself, fellas. Free agent lifestyle is real. F the plantation. There's no way for it. That is no way for a king to live. 100%, man. Yo. And we got some other brothers. Brown says, shout out to the coach gang. SB57 coach, my ex spent the past year trying to stay close, claiming she missed me and was unhappy with dating. Last month, she even asked me on a date, which I declined. I just found out Friday she's been engaged, planning a summer wedding, and a month pregnant. Shaking my damn head. He said, sheesh. Sheesh. Gentlemen, one thing about the ladies that we do have to acknowledge is that one thing that they will keep from you is that they do have other suitors at the time they're engaging with you, right? Because there's always another bull in the ring. A woman is never single. So while she's engaging with you and talking to you and planning, meeting up and dates, there's another guy and she's measuring one against the other. She's going to use the other to leverage the other guy. And she's going to see last temperature check. And she'll engage with you. And then guess what'll happen? She'll pull back out. All right. You'll be like, okay, let's go on a date. Let's hang out for the weekend. Let's go on a trip. Right before the trip, she'll engage with you for months, weeks and months. Right before the trip, she'll pull out. Oh, I've decided to get into a relationship with this guy. Nope. Okay. And he was there the entire time, bro. She was there. He was pushing her, taking her on dates, taking her on trips, vacations. They was fucking raw. All that shit. He was cream pieing her, and she was planning to come see your ass and hang out for a whole weekend and go to fucking Napa Valley for a wine shit. And you had it on your calendar. And she will, at the last second, once she got that nigga, all right, she's like, oh shit, the trip coming up with this guy. So I got to put pressure on this guy. And then she'll commit to him and then be like, I can't come. I got into a committed relationship with another guy. Guys, dude, that shit has happened to me many times, bro. Many, many, many times. And you like, damn, all in the background. But that's what they do. Shout out to Adonis Smash says, I lost respect for Anton when he says he doesn't pay for box in his marriage in his latest video. Yeah, me and him are going to have to get together on this one. Because people are in denial. Shout out to Tony Ocasio over here. What's up, coach? He says these pathetic beta male virgins will never get a traditional woman in the United States. After watching you and other people's content, I'm living in a real world of women. It's either pay a JUCO or cold approach women or stay a broke virgin. Traditional marriage is dead, y'all. And he knows this. You guys know this. It's dead. Like, traditional marriage is gone, right? It's gone. It ain't coming back. Shout out to Cesar Quintana with a co-sponsorship. Like you said, coach, in the long run, these women do us a favor when they leave. I can't believe I put up with my wife as long as I did. Most of us and a lot of women A lot of women don't realize that they're bad in relationships. It's because men tend to not vocalize it because we don't want to hurt their feelings. So you're saying I'm not good in bed? So you're saying I don't know how to suck dick? All right. You start criticizing them. They take it personal. So then you realize, okay, I won't criticize them. As a result, anytime there's criticism in a relationship, it tends to come from them. And then you eat it and you be like, all right, bitch. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And we don't typically know how to approach the criticism with the woman. Like if we do it, it's like he's controlling and it's insecurity. He's saying I'm not doing this and he's ruining my self-esteem. So as a result, they tend to think they're perfect in relationships. They tend to think they make no mistakes. Okay, I make no mistakes. You never complain about me. You never complain about not having sex. You never complain about. And so we typically just keep it in. But then when they get near this, now you done put up with her bullshit for 5, 10 years. And you stop calling her out on bullshit. So then she doesn't hear your complaints because you don't address them. You don't keep her in check. You don't put her on your program. You don't keep her in line. So she thinks she pitching a fucking shutout. And then meanwhile, she thinks she has 100 pieces of criticism for you. Because she does. And she's vocalized it every single time. Then when she leaves, you think, oh man, I left my... But she did your ass a favor. Give it about 2 fucking years and you realize... You happy to have this woman out of your life. You no longer have to confront her about her errors. And somebody else is paying the price. Okay? Somebody else got to deal with her bullshit. And they got the same bullshit. They scared to call her out on her bullshit. Shout out to you. It's a co-sponsorship. We almost done with the main event here. Make It Make Sense says, big up coach. He says, I made a track called Meat, inspired by the free agent lifestyle. He says, want to get it over to you. How best? On locals. That's the best way to do it. But of course, I can't play it. I can't use it as an intro because, if we fall out, you ain't copywriting my shit. Right? So, but get it to me and I'll feature it at least once. And I'll tell people where to find it. But I can't make it a part of my show. That's just how I have to do my YouTube business because a lot of YouTubers are getting caught up on that one. All right, but send it over to locals, CoachGregAdams.locals.com, and then you can post it there. Men will hear it right there and then I'll feature it on the show. All right, shout out to you right there. Thank you for that. I'm glad I'm inspiring a lot of men. Let's do the main event here. Let's do the main event. All right, main event. Let's do it. What piece of advice does a woman have for you guys right here? She's giving dating advice related to a red flag that you guys must see. What red flag are we talking about? Typically, when we see this, all right, this is especially for young men. I know older men have seen this, and this is the easy one. But for young men, this one you do have to watch out for. And it says, why nobody in her family have a man. Okay, I'm telling you, you niggas. Why nobody in her family have a man. All right, listen, I'm not the best reader, but some people they don't have great grammar. All right, but let's see here what she's talking about. Listen to this.
Fellas, if you dating a girl and you finally decide to go around her family and ain't nothing but women, that's your sign to run. Okay? Her mama don't got no man. Her grandma don't got no man. Her great grandma don't got no man. The aunties don't got no man. The friends don't got no man. Nobody, the guy's sister don't got no man. The best friends don't got no man. Ain't nothing but women. Run. Don't stick around and get her pregnant because them women got mouths on them. Don't no men want to be bothered with them. Nobody got no man. Why would you stay? Your fault, goofy.
All right, that's valuable information right there. I'll give it to her. That's valuable information. Gentlemen, especially you melanated niggas, all right? Yes, the melanated kind. This is a big red flag. Now, let's just say you dealing with the white kind and you these white boys out here. You these beta male, nerdy, beta brads. If the men in the relationship are henpecked men, run. So it's the same thing. You come to the relationship and all the men at Thanksgiving washing the dishes and shit. I'm going to be a good guy. All the men putting on a show. Men in the garage looking defeated, smoking a cigarette in the garage. All right, you hear the women talking shit. All right, but when they see you, they're like, oh, hi, wonderful. They invite you in. And they be like, my husband don't do. If you see that, trust me, run. All right, I made that mistake. I got into a marriage with a woman where all the motherfucking men were henpecked. All right, I should have saw that shit. Something should have told me. I missed a whole bunch of red flags. All right, but I missed that one where the men were henpecked. The men were beta males. The men were just fucking held by the purse string. They was just open, busted wallets. All right, they were just utility ass niggas. All right, and they was saying and they was doing everything like here's a big one. Here's a big one. Like if you go to the family and their family presides over your family, like all of the family Thanksgivings and Christmas has to go through their family. Run. They make you feel guilty for seeing your family. Oh, we're going to spend Christmas with my family. And they like, oh, well, we have a tradition. Run, nigga. Run. Get out of there, bruh. Leave it alone, man. Yep, men on leashes. Super duper beta male simps. I don't care how big and muscular and bearded they are. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't care if they country boys or not. Run. If they are the family that everything revolves around and they make you feel guilty for seeing your family, run. They're going to fuck your life up, bruh. They're going to have you under control because every Easter, every Thanksgiving, every Christmas got to run through them. Every event, every niece's first birthday, every goddamn baby shower, all that shit, dude, you're going to have to go to their shit. And they're going to have 20 fucking events all year. You miss one, they're going to criticize you. Oh, we had something else to do. I had a baseball game to go through. Somebody had a soccer game. They'll make you go to the soccer game and run right over to their shit. We're here. Don't criticize us. Listen up. Same thing with this shit. When you go up over there and nobody got a man, run. None of the women over there. The mama don't got a man. The grandmama don't got a man. Take your fucking ice skates and get out of there. Right? Do not proceed forward. This is a major red flag. This sister is hitting a home run on that one. I know a lot of other people and content creators said that. All right, but we're going to give her props. Okay? When nobody in her family has a man, go. Aunties ain't got a man. Female nephews and nieces and cousins ain't got no man. But it's a whole bunch of pickaninnies running around that motherfucker. All right, everybody got babies and baby daddies, but no man. Run. Do not press forward. Do not proceed forward. There's a bunch of feminist, male-hating women in that family that can't keep a man. Yes. Even if one woman got a man, if you look and say the majority of people in that family ain't got no man, run. Do not walk. Leave her alone. This is a major red flag that men will walk over and run over like it ain't nothing. All right? Like y'all will go proceed forward and press. All right? Y'all will press forward on it. And then it ain't nothing but baby mamas up in that motherfucker. Ain't nothing but baby mamas and step dummies. Right? And stepdaddy ass niggas. All right, and they gonna tell you a real man do this. Dude, if you press forward, it's gonna be one of the biggest mistakes in your life. Yes.
Fellas, if you dating a girl and you finally decide to go around her family and ain't nothing but women, that's your sign to run.
Yeah, I should clip that right there. That's your sign to run. Henpecked men, stepdaddies, women with no daddies. Women with no men. Run. Run. Don't walk. Run. The men are silent. Run. These men are cucks, beta males. Betas. And they will not defend you. They will stab you clear in the back. All right. Even if you get to the point where you cool with him and you start talking shit. Yeah, man. Damn. Your wife got you fucking henpecked. Yeah, man. I hate her. Yeah, my wife's starting to act like that too. He gonna tell on you. He gonna tell on you because he's so henpecked and caught up. He gonna tell on you, and he was talking shit about his wife. He gonna beat you to the punch because he ain't gonna tell you. Mexican family, Uncle Simp Tio the Simp. Tio the Simp. He got the motherfucking fedora on and shit. He got the fedora and that Cuban shit on. He got his motherfucking untucked, button up on, and he got his motherfucking shoes, and he's smoking a cigar. And you look at Tio Simp. All right, hold on for a second. Let me show you what T.O. Simp looked like. He think he cool and shit, and he think he was a player back in the day. Okay. This T.O. simp right here. Let me see if I can pull him up. T.O. simp right here. T.O. simp. All right, henpecked ass nigga. He think he cool. He all fat, overweight, sloppy. He got a big ass fat gordita, wife, and all of that shit. Henpecked like a motherfucker. He gonna talk about how he was a player. All right, back in the day. And this is what T.O. simp looked like in this corporate picture. Right here. T.O. simp. Okay? T.O. simp Rodriguez. And he got the flats, the Kangos, he got the fedora, and he's super cool. He smelled like he wearing too much cologne. All right, all of this shit. All right, shout out that comedian. He's a great World Wrestling Federation fan out there. T.O. simp. T.O. simp, you got to be a good father, ass nigga. All right, I used to have a 6'4" Impala, ass nigga. All right, nah, bruh. And this is what he looked like for his corporate picture right here. T.O. simp. Samoan niggas, they got Samoan simps too. They got Samoan simps and Tongan simps. They got a lot of these simp ass niggas in the family, man. They will ruin your life. All right, don't listen to these dudes, man. They gonna ruin your life and have you henpecked in there. And then when you caught up, ain't nothing you can do. Puerto Ricans, all of that, bruh. Yep, and he a stepfather. He a stepfather. And he gonna tell you what a real man will do. Old stepfather ass ninja. Talk about he used to be a player back in the day. He used to get hoes. And then you going to tell him how you be used to getting hoes and you be at the strip club. And he be like, I want to go to the strip club too, bro. And then tell your wife you be at the strip club. It's a sad reality. Men do not have men's backs out here. They out here will to the divine feminine for 6 pieces of sex the entire month. Lazy sex too. Lazy ass sex from their wife. So they don't get divorced, great the kingdom come. All right, this woman preaching, man. Nobody got a man in their family. This is your sign to run. Last time.
Fellas, if you dating a girl and you finally decide to go around her family and ain't nothing but women, that's your sign to run. Okay? Her mama don't got no man. Her grandma don't got no man. Her great-grandma don't got no man. The aunties don't got no man. The friends don't got no mans. Nobody, the guy's sister don't got no man. The best friends don't got no man. Ain't nothing but women. Run. Don't stick around and get her pregnant because them women got mouths on them. Don't no men want to be bothered with them. Nobody got no man. Why would you stay? Your fault, goofy.
Goofy. We got to charge it to the game, man. And shout out to this sister here for breaking the girl code out here. That's some great advice. I'll give it to her. All right. She got some great advice. It's not advice that we haven't given you over here. Sometimes you got to hear it from a woman. Sometimes you got to hear from a woman here. All right. Anyway, let me get the rest of these super chats so we can get up out of here. I'm 13 minutes past where I needed to be. Shout out to The Truth says, if you see her do something off or incorrect, you must say something immediately. He says, the longer you wait, the more it looks bad on you. He says, I make sure I hear, okay, hun, no excuse, no BS. Understand the plan. She stays in line. Okay, one thing I use at the JUCO is that if I have a problem and she showed up late and it's a habit and it gets a little bit more and more, I'm going to address it. And if she huss and puss, I say, this is what you're going to say.
Okay, daddy.
That's all you have to say. Okay, daddy, acknowledge it. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to make the mistake again, but you heard me. All right, if you're dealing with women and they're not acknowledging and they want to get argumentative and you're always calling me out and they stomp and put... Guys, she's making it so that you haven't held her responsible. And if she calls you controlling, start getting rid of these women right here. She should say,
daddy.
This is all she should say.
Okay, daddy.
You knew you messed up. I'm calling you out. This is what you say.
Okay, daddy.
That's it. I don't care if you're married to me. I don't care if we're the same age, different age gap. It don't matter. This is what you say.
Okay, daddy.
Now, Barney Fife used to say, you nip it in the bud. If you don't nip problems with women in the bud, it's kind of like a dog. And yes, you got to train them like dogs. It's kind of like a dog. Your dog is a simpleton. Your dog doesn't have a memory. Their short-term memory is out of control, bro. They don't have one. So if your dog does something, let's say you're outside walking the dog and it does something you don't want them to do. And then you get home 20 minutes later and then you try to admonish the dog for doing something. The dog doesn't know what the dog did wrong. It was 20 minutes ago, and their simple brain forgot that shit. It don't know what you're talking about. Remember when you did this when we was out there 20 minutes ago? The dog don't know what it did. The dog can only remember the last 2 seconds. So you're trying to admonish the dog's behavior for some shit they did out on the dog walk 1.5 miles away. The dog don't know, bruh. You could be talking to the dog and playing English and shit. The dog don't realize what you talking about 20 minutes ago. What did I do? They just gonna be like, what? Okay, same thing with women. Same thing with women. If they did some shit last week and you bring it up, that shit is old fucking news to her. You didn't tell me then, so you let it go. Need to tell them in the moment, right when they do some shit, look, we ain't gonna let that shit slide right here.
Okay, daddy.
Tell me, okay, daddy, and we'll move on. If you want to argue, this is your time for me to end the fucking, whatever we're doing, we about to end it. Okay?
Okay, daddy.
Now, this is why men don't want relationships. I don't got time to do all this shit. Okay? I don't got time for this. And I'm not going to do this all the time. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, and you're out. Barely 3. You're going to get 1 and 2, and then you're out. Replace. Next. All right? And especially if you have a problem saying this.
Okay, daddy.
You have a problem saying that, you're cooked in my book. You're cooked in my book. It's okay, daddy shit, or out. I ain't going to argue with you. You know you're wrong. Here it is.
Okay, daddy.
That's what it is. That's the only way they respond. That's the only way they respond to you. And you only have a short leash of that because eventually she's just going to rebel against that and call you controlling. Okay, it's only a matter of time.
Okay, daddy.
Ladies, it's okay, daddy, or nothing. Take your ass back to your fucking repo man. All right, but shout out to you right there. Yes. If you see something, say something when it comes to them. If you don't say nothing, it's good as gone. The opportunity is missed. Well, remember that one time when you talked back to me in front of your family. If you didn't call it out right then and there, it's gone. You need to embarrass the hell out of her. Like, let's just say you're in this situation. I wouldn't be in these situations again, but if you're in this situation and she embarrasses you the hell in front of her family and she starts over talking to you or she snaps, all right, you need to call her ass out right there. At the risk of the Uncle Simps jumping you in the goddamn garage. Hey, I'm not going to take you cutting me off. All right, I done told you about cutting me off. That's the last time. Don't let me say it again. And make the fucking room quiet. All you going to hear is motherfucking forks on the dinner plate. Get that room quiet. But if you wait till you get home and address it, honey, I don't like the way you cut me off at dinner. It's gone. And if she crashes out in front of you, in front of the family, that's your time to exit. Okay, bitch, you untrainable. I'm out. So you guys got to do this shit. I know it's hard. I know it's confrontational and you don't want to look like you're abusive and all this shit, but whatever. If you don't call it out right then and there, she's going to think she can get away with it and she's going to continue to do it and her behavior is going to get worse. He said dangerous advice. Nigga, you better be ready to scrap, nigga. Be ready to scrap. Be ready to get the fuck out of there. It's like, all right, fuck all y'all. All right, I ain't got no time for this shit. Y'all be out here ready to just take abuse. You don't got to yell at her, bro. Y'all don't have to yell at her. Hey, don't cut me off ever again. Just put your finger up. Don't cut me off no more. And listen to them forks and people clinking forks on in glasses and shit and putting glasses down. He said, then she can gaslight you. That's when you end the relationship. Look, man, let me tell you something. I made these mistakes. I'm here to tell you. Most of you men putting up with way too much bullshit. You guys put up with too much bullshit when it comes to women, and then you jump on Al Gore's internet to tell me what all these women did. This is what you guys do. This is what you guys do with women, and I'm guilty of this. I learned the hard way. This is why I ain't getting no new relationship with these Western women. This is what y'all niggas do. All right, man, my girl started tripping. She did this, and then the next year she did this, and 5 years ago she did this. Y'all niggas will come up and tell me 50 things a woman did to you. 50. And then she monkey branched, and then she left me, and then she fucked the personal trainer. But this is dangerous advice, coach. And she gonna gaslight you. And y'all niggas put up with 50 pieces of bullshit from women and jump on here and tell them, you tell the world that they're the problem. And she said she was strong and independent. And she said she ain't gonna do my laundry. And she said, I'm not your mama. And then she said, it's your fault, gentlemen. This shit is your fucking fault because you scared pieces of shit, henpicked ass men, weak ass men. It's your fault these bitches out here tripping. It ain't they fault. It's your fault. Did she put me on child support for a kid that ain't mine? You think it was the... Dude, you don't check bullshit. And then she out here just using and abusing you and then doing whatever the fuck she want. You guys are the weak link. It is the men that are the problem in these relationships. It's not the women. You guys put up with all of this shit and then you want to come in here and then she did this and then she did that. And then she took the kids and she took them to Mars. Come on, bruh. We can't keep coming on here and say, and the women did this, and she did that, and she did this, and she did that. It's your fault, bruh. But perhaps you're not suitable for relationships. Perhaps you a weak, spineless, jellyback, piece of shit male that don't deserve no pussy out here. And then she cut me off from sex. And then I found out she was texting another man. Okay, what the fuck, bruh? When we gonna start taking accountability for fucking our strengths and our actions? Y'all can't tell me all these women doing all this crazy shit and then keep blaming them. It's your goofy ass fault because y'all afraid to check them and y'all can't say, I'm not relationship material. I'm weak. I'm a weak male. I'm a piece of shit weak male. I'm a poor excuse for a man. And I let women run all over me. And you think she gonna leave you if you put her in check. She ain't going no motherfucking where. But let me tell you something. You ain't going to put her in check after she done ran over your ass. Let me tell you that. But I'm going to tell you what's not going to happen is you ain't going to check her after she used to running all over you. That's what ain't going to happen. I'm going to guarantee you it ain't going to happen because she going to put you right in your sucker ass place. And she going to tell you she going to take the kids and you ain't going to never see their ass again but on school pictures, if that. Because you didn't gave up the leverage. But you guys y'all tired, man. Y'all some tired ass men. And then y'all want to tell me you want love and relationships and you come out here, motherfucking you ain't going to put the woman in check. You ain't going to tell her what she can and can't do right off the rip. And you think you're going to correct the behavior after the fact? No, you ain't. I'm going to tell you what you ain't going to do. You ain't going to correct no bad behavior after the fact. When it comes to women, you ain't going to do it. She used to getting over on your ass 50 times. You're cooked. You might as well just cut bait right now. You're not correcting this. You ain't correcting this, bruh. It's over. Anyway, let's just correct this red pill space. This red pill space got a lot of weak ass men that don't deserve a relationship. But you out here putting yourselves in relationship and the women running all over you. And then you want to jump on here and give me all of these recipes about this and this. We want to come over here. Alpha fucks, beta bucks. Never date a stepmom. Never date a woman with single mom. She going to do X, Y, and Z. And never date a woman from another race. And never date a sister, a strag. And then y'all will put up with 50 fucking things from these women. And then jump on here like she's the problem. Guess what? You're the problem. You're a weak ass male that don't deserve a relationship at all. You had no business being in that relationship. You had no business trying to goddamn manage a woman, let alone your kids. Go sit your monkey ass down and jerk off the prawn, you piece of shit male. Period. Piece of shit ass male. This red pill space is full of Captain Saver hoes and weak ass beta males, posing as alpha males and masculine men, and then you get scared to try to put one motherfucking woman in check. You piece of shit men. Fuck out of here. Mitch ass niggas. You scared to call her out on her bullshit and make her say, okay, daddy. Okay, daddy, right off the rip. If you can't say it, bitch, and can't fix your face to say it, get the fuck out of my life. From the rip. Get out of here. You don't get shit from me. You ain't getting a meal. You ain't getting a piece of allowance. You ain't getting dick from me. Nothing. Okay, daddy. I don't want to say it. Get the fuck out. Go back to your motherfucking dingy ass apartment, you boss babe bitch. Get out of my life. Y'all trying to nice your way around women, man. Women don't respond to nice. They run over nice men. They say they in good relationships with nice men. Why? Because they running over your goofy ass. It's okay, daddy, or nothing else. There's no in between. And if you can't do it, stay your ass away from relationships. Trying to nice guy your way. And then she just chipping away at your goddamn self-esteem. You posing for pictures and you her goddamn cameraman. And then you want to jump on the internet to do an 1.5-hour stream and she complaining about it. Like, come on, man. You don't got to be mean to them. You literally give them 2 chances. That's it. From the beginning, though. But if they got cousins and brothers ready to scrap, well, why are you dating a woman with pookie ass niggas ready to beat you up? Why are you dating a woman like this? As soon as she tells you she has 4 brothers and a bunch of nigga cousins, don't go for her. If you can't scrap with them and you can't tell them, nigga, I'm gonna shoot you too. All right, don't put yourself in harm's way. That's a red flag. She says, I got 3 older brothers. All right, well, that's nice. All right, nice knowing you. Nice knowing you. You got Strags and a whole bunch of hoodlums and pookies. Nah, she got too many nephews and shit that's in jail. And she got a shirt that says in remembrance of Mr. Rodriguez, Hector Rodriguez. And she got that memory shit on her fucking, nah, man, bye. In remembrance of Hector Rodriguez on the back of her fucking car. Nah, hell nah, bruh. No more Pookie affiliated ass bitches, bro. Nice knowing you. All right. That bitch is just give her $500 and let her suck you off and cream pie her and shit or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's it. That's it. Right? Nah. No, man. Y'all making it too hard on yourselves. Y'all act like there's not other women out here that got a good opportunity for you. Y'all gotta force y'all way. Y'all gotta force y'all way into a woman that got pookies in her family. Soon as I know she got pookies or she got a bunch of nigga ex-boyfriend pookies, cooked. I'm out. I'm not dating her. I'm not dating her. This is the deal, man. She way too old and got a whole resume full of old school niggas. You take her out to the club and she know everybody. She hugging everybody and they dressing her, hugging on her and shit, giving her the hug like this with the pelvis, kissing her on the cheek. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nah, bruh. Oh, this my play brother. This my cousin. This my play cousin. This the homie that I went to school with. This my ex-boyfriend and shit. And he up there, chicka, chicka, chicka. She got a tattoo of her fucking dead son on her arm. No, bye. End of story, bro. Yep, tattoo with her ex name on her stomach. I had a girl that had her name tattooed of her ex-husband on her stomach. And we had the same name. I used to skeet on it. And she wanted to be my girl. I want to be your girl. I want to work it out. Ma'am, you got a tattoo of your ex-husband on your stomach that I skied on. And we just happen to have the same name. Ma'am, you are not relationship material. And she was a good-looking woman, too. She was a good-looking woman. She was a red bone, pretty much from New Orleans, Creole chick with beautiful eyes. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. She got a bunch of homeboys as friends. Or my homeboy. Or me and my homeboy hung out. Me and my homeboy walked dogs together. Me and my homeboy cooked. That's a no-go zone, man. Guys, that's a no-go zone. I had this fine-ass sister, mulatto chick. All her got homeboys. My homeboy this, my homeboy that. My homeboy went to lunch. My homeboys, we walk dogs together. My homeboys, he fixed my car. My homeboy owns this auto repair center. Cooked. Just get the fuck out of there, bro. How many homeboys do you have to know about, nigga? These are niggas that have bit her over. These are past sugar daddies. These are past simp ass niggas. These are niggas that she done fucked. All right, stop. No. There's no future between us. There's no future between us. You got way too many niggas around you. Nope. Way too many. Way too many homeboys that you can reach to. End of story. All right, she one of the boys. She cool like that. Nah, bruh. Shout out to Rob says women want to be selfish. Women want to be selfish oppositions in relationship versus being complementary in relationships. I don't understand, but you're right. They're kind of like, they get into relationships and they're going to tell you what they ain't going to do. What I ain't going to do is this. I ain't going to do this. I ain't going to do this. I ain't going to do this. Like, that's how they enter relationships. And you're like, God damn. Ko-Fi supporter says, and this is Eric Scott Sermon. He says, Coach, you telling nothing but the cold hard truth. You don't miss. Keep putting out fantastic content. Man. Thank you, sir. Did I get your brother here? Dennis S says, you ain't lying, Coach. My baby mama ex-fiance's dad was a gump. The mom was coaching her how to turn me into a gump. I left her 9 days before our wedding. F it, self-preservation. And abundance. Many of you guys don't leave relationships because you don't have abundance. All right, look at Aries Spears, no abundance. So you just make something work. I got to keep this one. I got to make it work against all odds. Red flags. My ex once told me her mom, which, her mom is married. Her parents are still married. But she was going to divorce him because he didn't buy her a washer and dryer. I should have known right then and there. Bro. Like, listen, man, as much as I've been portrayed as vilifying my ex and blaming her for the divorce, or the marriage, let me say the marriage. I've been saying that. I'm going to say this again. I was just as equally as wrong in our marriage. I wasn't perfect. I was equally as wrong. I wasn't in a leverage position. I wasn't a bastion of safety. I had my own problems. She could come on here and make her fucking own YouTube videos about shit that happened that I did. And she would be 100% credible. Now, I always faulted her for the divorce. I was like, we shouldn't experience that. All right, that's why I thought she was unfair. All right, but the marriage was the marriage. We both were equal parts wrong and ill-equipped and young and whatever you want to call it. We both made our mistakes. I have mistakes. There's stuff that I think that I think about that I did that I cringe about. Like, damn, I really did that when I was married. That she could be out here saying, this nigga did this nigga did that, right? She could easily do that because marriage is like that. Y'all both make mistakes. You were not a leader. You were not the man. You didn't give her support. You weren't able to protect and financially support her. You didn't give her that. So as a result, she did something that I didn't like, and my insecurities came back on her. Because I wasn't able to do X, Y, and Z. So my insecurities came back on her, right? So we're both at fault. And a lot of guys don't realize that. But what you will realize is that when you look back, most of you men literally overlook 50 red flags. 50 red flags. I overlooked red flag after red flag. She did the same thing. She overlooked red flag after red flag and tried to make it work. Okay, I don't fault her for the marriage and all of that stuff. We walked away. Both of us said, that's it. All right, we both were done with the marriage. And it wasn't a broken heart situation. We just were both done, and we were like, let's move on. Now, the divorce is where I was like, this bitch went crazy. All right, and I learned a lot. And I was like, that's where she violated me. Not during the marriage, during the divorce. I take accountability of what happened in the marriage. And my faults were my faults. Her faults were her faults. Okay, I wasn't perfect. She wasn't either. Okay, so that's what that is. But I overlooked red flags. Way too many red flags. I overlooked them. And I then sometimes sit back and go, damn, that's crazy. Wow, I really overlooked that one. Damn, I should have known there. And that's why I take accountability of where it went south. I overlook red flags. I overlook obvious shits. I had insecurities. I messed up. She messed up. Same thing, vice versa. Nobody's perfect out here. But I could have helped myself in many cases by being stronger and being prepared and not having a lack of abundance and leverage. This is why I always preach to you, leverage options, leverage options. That's going to be where you win. When you have no leverage and options, you're going to take L's left and right. And then you're going to hope that this woman has a heart and it is kind and is going to help you through this. She will for a couple of times. And when she stops, you're going to have hell to play. You're going to have hell to pay. When she stops looking out for your best interests and starts looking out for hers, which she's not wrong for that. That's what she's supposed to do. She's going to be like, okay, you ain't carrying the load, so I'm going to get over on you. You think women are going to leave you when you're weak. They're not going to leave you when you're weak. They're going to prepare to leave you when you're weak. They'll stick around for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. They'll undermine you. They'll demean you. They'll disrespect you. And then you're like, but I'm down bad. I lost my job. I'm trying to get up. And you think she's going to stick it out. 95% of women going to dip, but they're not going to dip immediately. They're going to drag you through the goddamn abyss. And then when you down on your lowest, on your knees groveling, she going to kick you in the nuts. But you think she could just go and leave off the rip. Women don't leave. Dude, there's women that have been cheated on 15 times and they still there. Didn't leave. Yep, she'll plot against you. She'll set you up by a hitman. She'll do everything but leave. But she'll sit there and wait till you at your lowest and leave your ass hanging by a goddamn rope. That's what they do, bro. They don't just get up and leave and pack up. Oh, man, I see he's weak. Let me pack my bags. No, she don't. She sticks right there. She stay there. She report for duty every day. She cook you eggs. She fucks you. She lets you have sex on her. Praying and praying on your downfall. All right, setting you up for the okie doke the entire time. And then when she fed up and the last straw breaks the camel's back, then she gets you. When you're down low and you think you got a down and bad one, then she dip on your ass. Okay. Then she cooks for you. She do all of that shit. She'll do it for years and years, spitting in your food and shit. She'll do it for years and years. Here, she'll cook for you and throw the food on the goddamn dinner table here, and walk away. She'll have sex with you and then get up and then just piss, and she'll piss the nut off in the toilet, and then she'll go back to reading and watching The Bachelor. She don't just get up and leave. She just grins and bears it. She'll shop and she'll spend your money. She'll create arguments and all of that shit just right up underneath you. And you think I'm a loser if I put her in check. No, you're not. She'll sit there because she ain't got nowhere better to go, but she'll find somewhere better to go at in due time. Okay, y'all got it all wrong. Yep, she'll take that piss after you cream pie her and then be like, she'll take that piss right there. Get up, wipe it down right there. She won't even sit there. You on the bed. Dumb. Right? And she on the phone talking to her sister or her cousin, just talking shit about you for years. Then she might finally meet a nigga that don't got a car or a motorcycle, and niggas say this is that. Well, this proves hypergamy ain't true. And she'll finally meet his ass and fuck him in the work closet. Look at these niggas. But you said Andrew Tate is wrong for checking women. Look up his fucking record. Nigga, shut the fuck up about Andrew Tate. This nigga got too many court cases for you to be defending this goofy ass nigga. Shut the fuck up, you simp ass nigga. You want to run around with court cases like Andrew Tate? Shut the fuck up about Andrew Tate. Nigga, Andrew Tate got more bitches snitching on him around the fucking world than you defending this nigga on my show. Get the fuck out of here, you bitch ass niggas. And fuck Andrew Tate and all of y'all niggas that support him. Kiss my ass. You want to be Andrew Tate? Go be him. Nigga, you be in jail by tomorrow. bitch ass nigga. Fuck Andrew Tate. Nigga, I'll never want to be like Andrew Tate with bitches pulling cases on me left and fucking right. Fuck is wrong with you niggas? You go be Andrew Tate. You try that shit for 2 fucking seconds and see what fuck happens to you. Right? Ninja, man, come on, bruh. You niggas following the wrong people, bruh. Ninja, you really want to be him, bruh? You really want to be him? He making that shit look cool because he going to jail for 40 fucking years. He know, he like, hey, ain't nothing to lose. He already know he going to fucking jail. Right? So he living it up, knowing he gonna do 35 years. He don't give a fuck. He making it look easy, like he having a good ass time putting out clips. Nigga, go ahead and be him and see how the fuck you handle the case. Nigga, you gonna be in jail tomorrow, nigga, and never get out with no bail. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no connects. You ain't got nothing to get your ass out of jail. Go be him. He ain't gonna be the definition of man with me, or he keep him in check. No, he don't. He choking bitches. Get the fuck out of here, bro. All right. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Nigga, he ain't ever gonna be the picture or portrait of masculinity on my motherfucking channel. All right. And that ain't no hate, nigga. I don't want no cases like this nigga. All right. I don't want my life to be anywhere that mirrors him, bro. He ain't keeping bitches in check. He going to jail for human trafficking. All right. That's a complete different bullshit. The fuck out of here, bro. He going to jail if he does for human trafficking. All right, that ain't keeping bitches in check. That's called pimping and pandering. That's called abuse, nigga. All right, come on, bro. That's what his cases have on him. All right, y'all niggas come up here trying to put me and him and what I'm saying on the same level. Fuck out of here, bro. All right. Man, come on, bro. Y'all be defending him, and I gotta crucify him, and just to check you, goofy ass niggas. All right. They just want to go to jail to try to check bitches. All right, bro. It ain't that serious, man. That ain't that serious, bro. How many cases I got? How many cases Tate got? He said you do the same thing. How many cases I got? How many cases I got? How many cases he got? We ain't doing the same thing. I'm not a pimp. I'm not an online motherfucking e-camera bitch hustler. Nigga, I'm not this guy. We not the same, bruh. Y'all, guys, stop comparing me to these other red pill goofy ass niggas. Please. Please, man. I don't know why y'all keep comparing me to these people. These people ain't me, bruh. These people are not me. Why y'all could be comparing me to these niggas? None of these red people are me, man. Just because we in the same motherfucking category, none of these people are me. I set myself alone. I ain't got no false allegations. I ain't got no bitches after me. I ain't got no cases. I ain't cream pieing no fucking Asians that got that my baby. I'm none of these people, man. I am literally standing alone on a mountaintop, bruh. I'm not dodging cases. I'm not on house arrest. Like, I don't have any of these problems. I don't have any of these problems. Stop. I'm not these red pill guys. All these red pill guys are not me, bruh. They can't be me. They never gonna be me. Nigga, they wish they was me. All right, bruh. I'm standing alone, separating myself from them. I'm an independent man. I don't fucking associate with these people. Just because we in the same algorithm, man, fuck all of these people, bruh. I'm not them. I'm me, man. I'm me. We ain't doing the same shit. We ain't saying the same shit. I'm saying my shit. They're saying shit similar to me. They coming right after me saying shit that I said for 8 years, bruh. I'm not them. I'm the king of kings. They're kings, but I'm the king of those kings. I've separated myself from the pack. I'm 8 years in here unblemished on here, nigga. I had every opportunity. Y'all had every opportunity to come investigate my background, all of this shit. Nobody's filed a case against me. I have no false allegations. Y'all ain't dug bitches out from my past. Nothing. Nothing. I got none of these issues. 8 years in this. Show me another person that got 8 years in that ain't been out here that somebody dug up some bullshit on me. None. No bitches. No women that made a video against me. Zero. I'm not them. I'm me. I separated myself a long time ago from the past. I ain't got niggas sleeping in my bed. I ain't got old child support cases. I'm not them. 8 years in, and I'm still here, bruh. Don't ever compare me to any of these guys. I'm not them. I don't want to be them. I don't even want to inherit some of the bullshit they've been. Criminal organizations, money laundering. None of this shit I've ever done, bruh. I'm a stand-up citizen, fam. I'm the only one in this space that don't got 80 niggas making videos on me left and right. Wes Watkins. I'm the only one. I stand alone. In 8 years, almost a decade in, no bullshit. Who else? Who else can you say that about in this space? I didn't marry no pog in the end. Nothing, bruh. Y'all didn't dig up no criminal past. Nothing. Come on, bruh. How y'all put me on the same paragraph as these motherfuckers? How are y'all? Yep, no crypto scam. Y'all got nothing on me, man. I just been diligently here. I got the receipts. You can see I've been with women. I'm on here doing my shit. I'm just over here just chilling. I ain't got no fake pictures of me on no fake ass airplane. No. How y'all putting me on the same line? Why do y'all see me as the same? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. No bitches claiming I got them pregnant. And I be cream pieing bitches. I got none. I'm good out here, man. I'm slippery. I know what I'm doing. I'm a man. I'm not these fake ass motherfuckers you see out here. I'm not these fake ass PUAs, fucking fat bitches that got ugly girlfriends, talk about they got game and they ain't tricking, they ain't paying for pussy. I tell you what's going on out here. I'm none of these guys. None of these guys got what I got going on, man. None of them is the realest of the real. I ain't telling you I pimp bitches and then running out here with no bitches pimped at the same time. Like, come on, man. And been on this every day for 8 years. No, dude, I've been on podcasts with women and none of them bitches are disrespecting me. Like, come on, man. Can you say that about any other red pill guy? Say this about any other red pill guy that have appeared with women on the screen and the women didn't look at them like they was weirdos. And the women didn't look like they was like, what? And the women didn't start arguing with them. And the women didn't gang up on the guy. I'm on the podcast with the women and the women disrespecting me. They laughing, they giggling, and I'm putting them in check and I'm telling them about themselves and they laughing and giggling. They rubbing my feet under the table. They trying to fly out to me. Like, come on, man. I didn't have to debate no feminists. I had Pearl in here and she was laughing and giggling with her feet out. Come on, brothers. I don't see what y'all doing out here. I don't see. And I had to go a little bit longer. I'm not telling you I got the mouthpiece, ain't pull up one picture in 10 years on YouTube. Yep. Somebody, but look, I ain't renting sports cars and you found out all my shit is rented. You didn't find out all my shit. Oh, they ain't really his cars. They ain't even registered in his name. Oh, he's smart. Y'all keep falling for the whole shit. My sports cars is in my name, nigga. It's still here. They ain't in my name no more, but I'm living like the realest shit, bro. I'm living the realest shit that you've seen. I'm gonna say, in this space of all the people I know and seen, there's nobody living a realer life. that you see on a daily basis. Not anybody. None. There's none. No telling dudes. I be telling guys to get them money and telling them like I'm talking sexually to them. I didn't say a fine trans woman is better than a ugly woman. I ain't got no bench warrants. I ain't been arrested. Come on, man. This is the stuff. I don't get it. I'm really lost for words. I ain't in a henpecked marriage saying I'm running game and telling men to get vasectomies. Like, why are y'all putting me on the same line? Why are y'all putting me on the same line to these people, man? I'm really lost as to when y'all do shit like this. It's just flabbergasting to me. I'm the king of kings for 8 years running. Not only that, I'm still alive. All right, come on. I mean, some people can't even say that. I'm still even alive. What makes you think? What makes you think, man? I don't see it. I just wake up every day going, I got this shit, bro. One of one. Nobody got me saying wild shit on the internet and clipping it. Nobody got that. Nobody has these things that y'all got going on, man. Like, come on, man. I don't see who y'all comparing me against. I don't see it. Rob says, shout out to you, man. I don't see it, and I ain't even lying to you. And my philosophies are undefeated. My philosophy, I haven't even, maybe people could say I stole shit initially from them, but I come up with my own shit, and then they come up and say it. Almost all of these guys have come up and said my shit verbatim. Like, come on, can you at least understand that? Now, where have I in the last 5 years took somebody's shit verbatim and didn't give them credit? And didn't act like I don't know who he is. These niggas will act like they don't know who I am. Brothers, they know. The internet is not that big, man. Especially in the men's space. Show me in the last 5 years where I took Andrew Tate, Myron, Donovan, Anton, where I took their shit verbatim after listening to it and ran with it. Show me one motherfucking clip of me doing that. Now, I'll show you 10 clips of all of them niggas doing it to me. 10. All of them. Every single one of them. Kevin Samuels, everybody. All of them have done it. Show me one clip of me doing that shit. And then act like they don't know me. They take it word for word, bar for bar, and run with that shit. All of them. Every single one. And you're comparing them to me? Ain't no comparison in my book. The fuck? All of them have done it. And then run with the shit right after my motherfucking stream. And then make a video of some shit that I brought up. Come on, man. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. And I ain't trying to be up here tooting my own horn. I do this. But when you come in here trying to measure me against these people in this space, in any man's space, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it, and I'm being honest with you. I don't see it. I'm none of these motherfuckers out here. Not a single one. None of these goofy ass, lazy ass, criminal organization ass niggas. I'm none of these people, man. I am on an island by myself. I stand alone in this shit, and I stand on my square with it. I don't have to associate and go jock sniff them and try to collab with them. I don't need none of these motherfuckers. I don't see it. I don't see me being on the same line as them. I don't see me being similar to them. You might, but I don't. That's just me. That's just me. And the proof is in the pudding, bruh. The proof is in the pudding. There ain't nobody that can deny and say shit that I'm saying that's out of pocket right now. If you are, you just ain't recognizing the one and true, the only, the King of Kings. You ain't recognizing it. Don't ever put me above anybody. Don't ever put me below any of these motherfuckers. I come up with the most original shit in this space. I don't keep saying the same shit over and over again. Meaning the same topic, the same title, the same this. I be coming up with shit here, bruh. Concepts, philosophies. I be coming up with shit. Marriage will. Show me somebody else came up with some shit like that. Show me somebody else that came up with the free agent lifestyle. Show me somebody else that came up with the law of diminishing returns. Show me somebody else that came up with all these goddamn ideas that people just jump on and then they repeat the shit verbatim. Show me all of this shit. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I'm one of one in this space. And this ain't to shit on the other red pill content creators, but I ain't them. They ain't me. They never gonna be me. Matter of fact, you could come up with 18 things that I've come up with word for word verbatim. That me alone. Now, take somebody else. What did they come up with? Like attribute a quote to them. Attribute a quote to them. Andrew Tate said, attribute it to him like he came it up by himself. Myron, attribute a quote to Myron. Attribute 5 quotes to him that he's known for alone. Now, attribute a quote to CGA. Money, energy, attention, and time. Men are in love, women are in business. The marriage wheel. You could go down the fucking line and attribute 18 motherfucking things that I've said in 8 years, and you could be like, that's CGA. That's CGA. You could take another content creator, and I ain't shitting on them. Take Fresh. Take 2 things that Fresh has ever said that you can attribute to him as a quote. I want you to think about this shit. And then talk about me and somebody else. It ain't even close, bruh. Monkey double backflip. Busted Pillsbury biscuit can. And then they motherfucking say that shit right after I say it. Switch it up to make itself feel good. The junior college. One thing after the next, after the next, after the next, after the next. I can't even think. Yep, Millie Mouth Muskrat. That people just be saying, peace leave. Peace leave. How many people says peace leave? Come on, man. Flatback Supreme. I mean, it's just too much. Too much for you to try to minimize me and pair me up against these red pill motherfucking niggas. Come on, man. 12 sips of cheese mix, sloppy yogurt. You can name a 50-11 things, 50-11. You can name all of this shit, Glocktavius. Like, these are things that we've all said together. I mean, come on, man. Now do somebody else in this space. Name 50 things that they said that you have memorable quotes. 50 things that anybody in this space, 50 things that you can say are memorable things that you heard them say that you can write down and attribute it only to them. I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh, Daffy Duck with the bill backwards. Guess what? Corey Holcomb, sure enough, Daffy Duck with the bill off. I mean, I swear to God, man. I swear, bruh. It don't even take that long for people to just on the internet. Now he had a whole video out I saw, Daffy Duck with the bill off. It's how long can we go, man? How long can we go? I can defend myself all day long. I am not them. None of these people are me. Come on. Yep, egg with legs. Dude, you can go down the line and make a whole book, a dictionary of shit that I brought into this space. Now, do anybody else. Take anybody else that you can attribute only to them. Only to them. There's nobody that compares to me. Not a single one of these goofy ass motherfuckers out here. Praying Mantis. Stock Factory issued. Look at this, man. And everybody knows these. Slow Tuesday. How many people use that? Oh, that's a Slow Tuesday. I was the first one talking about feet. Now I hear people talking about feet. Okay? No one comes close, man. Straggle daggle. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's mind-boggling. Shout out to Aaron, the truth says, if you see her doing something off or incorrect, you must say something immediately. The longer you wait, the more it looks bad on you. I make sure I hear, okay, hun, no excuse, no BS. False alligator. False alligator. Cuff your balls. Take your hand like this, turn it upside down, cuff your balls. Linglings. Linglings. I mean, come on, man. How many people just saying linglings now? I mean, it's, show me somebody else. Show me somebody else, man. And none of us are perfect, but I just don't see it, man. Keandre, Glocktavius, Tata Alicia. I mean, Tata Alicia was said before in a rap video. Okay, but my whole verbiage is just undeniable in terms of contributions I made that you can only attribute to me. Blue chip mindset. SRT Pookie. I mean, you could go down the line of these things that are concepts that end up being said somewhere else with no credit at all. I mean, it is just mind-boggling. Name somebody else that comes close. Nobody. All right, shout out to no government name. CGA isn't married for 20 plus years, telling young men to spin plates, yet wearing a beanie and taking TRT, ashamed of getting older, getting a BBL, and complaining about women wanting money or good treatment. CGA needs to brag more. You him. You him. Okay. Shout out to Craig. We're going to call you Craig. Says, would Trump ever release the Apollo mission documents, or do you think the moon landing was real or staged? That would take me down to a rabbit hole. That I'm not sure of. Cody Draper, honestly, men and women just want an unfair advantage in marriage and divorce. He says right here, divorce has always been contagious. So you got to be careful. Shout out to our brother, no government name. Be a woman sponsor, but never her retirement. CGA. He says the same losers who support Tate are the guys that crash out when CGA mentions the concept of aftercare and giving wife $100 a week for snacks. Okay. But y'all gonna pimp. All right. Y'all gonna pimp girls. All right. Yeah, man. He's a real one. All right. And congratulations to him. There ain't no hate on that. I really, there's a lot of things that I support about Andrew Tate. All right. A lot. Like, number one, his ability to organize and manage social media is to be reckoned with. And that's why he's where he is. He can manage them. He was able to monopolize. He was able to overcome the algorithm. And he was able to organize very well. And he didn't do it by himself. He did it. He has a great team behind him. And he's great at organizing and organizing men. He has the whole combat thing, which I think is very important. Okay. For men. Taking it back there. There's a lot of things that are great about him. There's a lot of things that are great about me. There's a lot of things that are not good about me. There's a lot of good things about him. But I think you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand what I'm talking about. Right? What I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to get y'all on the right and narrow, and y'all niggas bringing up a goddamn webcam owner. Like, come on, man. We ain't talking the same shit. Shout out to Iceman Cummins, says CGA versus Anton will be like Stone Cold and The Rock in their prime. This debate is inevitable because I think Andrew Tate, oh yeah, by the way, been ran through more times than the Holland Tunnel. I think it's on its way because I think Anton knows that we have a opinion that we're going to have to we're going to have to clash. But it will be all for love. And he says women who weaponize sex are committing infidelity. CGA. What about this? Everything a woman gives is a gift. Everything a man gives a woman is a gift. Everything a man gives a woman gives a man is a loan. That's CGA. Everything you give a woman is a gift. Everything she gives you is a loan. CGA. Complexion for the connection. That's Paul Mooney. It's cheaper to lease her than to keep her. I mean, there's too many things, bro. There's too many things, man. So I just don't see it, but I'm not here. You know, niggas are always going to think hate, but I think most of you guys are one-dimensional in your thinking and all of that. More red flags than the Chinese Communist Parade. That's CGA. That's CGA all over it. More red flags than the Chinese Communist Parade. Even so much that I heard a guy say it with someone who corrected me, because I used to say more red flags than the Chinese parade. Now, I had a viewer who was from China that said, you need to say more red flags than a Chinese Communist Parade. That was a correction made on my stream. I heard another guy who has nice cars say more red flags than the Chinese Communist Parade. Like, I swear to God, bro. I was like, man. And that was the correction that was made to the statement on my show live via Super Chat. And I heard that guy say it. Like, it is one of these things that I just go shake my head. I don't see how y'all put me on the same level. Again, take any of these content creators. I would say any of them. Any of them. Write down 10 things that they say by themselves alone that they came up with that you can say that you can say they came up with. 10. I'll challenge you for any content creator. 10. They can't get to 10. I can get to 100. Come on, bro. And I'm saying any red pill content creator, any of them. It ain't even close. I don't understand what the comparison is if you compare me against these people. It's a rout right now. And it is the San Francisco versus Cincinnati right now, bro. It is not even close. All right. In terms of the contribution, not even close. I stand alone on a mountaintop. And these dudes say it the next fucking week. And they don't say me at all. They won't say CGA at all. They won't even mention my name. Anyway, these people, somebody he said I'm an artist. The other dude is a hack. I think all these guys are hacks. All of them. All right. They ain't saying nothing shit original. And you don't follow them. You don't watch them. None of these people saying some original shit. And as far as I'm concerned, I can't even watch them. All right, I can't even watch them, man. But that's just me. I want you guys to watch who you like. But, man, please do not compare anybody in the male-oriented space, even the new people. Do not compare these people to me, man. I'm offended when y'all compare my efforts and what I've done to anybody in this space. It offends me that y'all put me on the same fucking line. It's offensive. Shit is offensive. Like, what? Yeah, spirit of Elijah, Jezebel spirit. Like, name somebody that was saying Jezebel spirit before me in 2018, 2019. Now it's very common and people have said it in church. But what I'm saying is, I be popularizing shit. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. I mean, I'm the originator of many, many things in this space that just, well, you should. And then what they tell me is you shouldn't be worried about the credit. But then we'll come in here and fucking bootlick somebody else on my stream. Carl's Jr. Star, CGA. Lay there like a Carl's Jr. Star. I mean, y'all, there's so... And y'all don't like when I brag, but y'all deserve me bragging when y'all compare me to these fucking hacks in this space. And shout out to them, man. But ain't nobody on my level. And I'm saying that the honest way. And if they ever want to jump up here, nigga, I got receipts on all of these bastard ass niggas. I got receipts on all of these people, bruh. What I would do is anybody up here that want to challenge me and you're a content creator with an audience and you think you got that shit, I want you to jump up on here. We're going to set up a StreamYard. Now, when you jump up here, I'm going to pull you up on the screen, but I'm going to mute your bitch ass and I'm going to pull your file before you even get to say shit. And you're going to sit here for 15 minutes while I read your ass in your file. And I'm going to pull up all of your pedophile shit. I'm going to pull up all of your BBL history. I'm going to pull up your criminal motherfucking record. I'm going to pull up the time you beat your wife. I'm going to dox you. I'm going to dox you. I'm going to pull your motherfucking mugshot up. All right, I'm going to pull all that shit up. And you're going to be sitting there trying to speak. And then when you pop off the screen, that's the last time you'll ever be seen on my channel. So I ain't going to let you come up here and get your shit off. What I'm going to do is pull your file. And all of y'all got a file. I'm going to pull a picture up of you in your goddamn diaper getting the BBL surgery. I'm going to pull up you in your sexist marriage and your wife henpecking you. I'm going to pull up you trying to pose in front of young bitches. I'm going to pull up all of that shit. And you're going to be muted. And you're going to sit there and take that shit for 15 good ass minutes of me just reading your ass the riot act, but you ain't saying shit. And then I'm going to unmute you after 15 minutes and see what your ass got to say. Right? I'm going to pull up your criminal file and shit, your accusations, all of that shit. All right? And that's every single one of you red pill niggas. Yeah, Macaroni Teddy says 0 NCAA scandals. That's virtually impossible to do as a D1 coach. Respect. Just, I'm going to cook your ass for 15 fucking minutes straight. All right? You think you just going to get up on here and I'm going to let you unmute so you can get your shit off on CGA. It ain't going to happen. All right? I'm going to tear your ass up from limb before you get a word in. All right? So you better make your cut videos on me or whatever the fuck you got to do. But you ain't going to get up in here and debate me, bro. I'm going to pull up you following kids at Disneyland, all of that shit. Because it's on here. I'm going to pull your file. These lame ass red pill guys. Shout out to H Everyday says ninjas embrace the grace, wisdom. Bobby Trauma says blacker than a trillion midnights. Yes, indeed. That does come from a rap song, I think, though. But yes. Just be shit off the cuff. I'll be freestyling here. Show me a person that can give you 7-8 hours of streams a day and no break. I don't even stop talking. Now, show me another red pill content creator that does that. Angry Man is a close. Angry Man is good. Ringo Raw, good. Show me another content creator that can entertain you for 8 hours straight, talking nonstop, no break, video. Just transition it to the next topic. Information, knowledge. Show me another one. They be taking a break, trying to set up their lighting. Can you hear me on the mic? Interviewing people, boring, saying some fucking evolutionary psychology, putting your ass to sleep, lying. Show me where I'm just fucking lying on my stream. And I'll show you another red pill creator that lied like a motherfucking rug. Show me. Man, please, ain't nobody, bruh, stop. Okay? Joshua Moon says, marriage and cohabitation ninjas, no peace leave for you. Shout out to our brother Trinata says, free agent lifestyle for light, salute you, CGA. Shout out to you. Sometimes I got to raise up and let y'all niggas know. I got to pop up. Kenneth says, keep up the great work, coach. Free agent lifestyle for life. Okay. Shout out to Joshua Moon says, outside of that, you and nobody ass ninjas, right? He says, outside of that, no, you a nobody ass ninja. That's what you said right there. Okay. And let me tell you, most of these red pill guys are lazy. Most of the content creators are flat lazy. Okay. That's what it is. And that's why they got to figure out how to spin my shit around. They lady. Yep. Gordita. Okay. Gordita. He says, more red flags in the Chinese Communist period is from Reddit 11 years ago. Okay, who said it on Reddit? I'll wait. Name the person who said it on Reddit. See, this is where people say, somebody said this before me. Okay, who was it? Who was it? Name the person. See, here we go. Now, I bet you if you ask people that have watched me for 8 years, they'll say me before they say that. You niggas are out of control, bruh. Name the person who said it on Reddit. See, that's what you can't do. You can't do it. Name the person that said it on Reddit. What was their name? They will come up with one or two things and shit. Well, somebody said this. Nobody said it before me. But who said it for me? Who said it? Who said it? Somebody on Reddit. Pull it up. You people are crazy, man. Some guy on Reddit said it. All right. Like somebody, do you think everybody that says it now saw it on Reddit? That's my question. Do you think the people who say it now saw it on Reddit? This is what's wrong with you fuck ass niggas. Nobody saw it on Reddit but you. Nobody saw it on Reddit but your goof ass. I guarantee you nobody ran with it that saw it on Reddit. Shout out to Sean C says, my favorite CGA quote, pushing and shoving. Pushing and shoving. There's another one. Man, I'll tell you, trust me, bro. Yeah. All right, trust me, bro. Somebody said it on Reddit 11 years ago. And he got the years 11 years ago. These people, I tell you, man, you guys are just absolutely spectacularly failure as men. But you don't want to do. Some of these dudes just don't want to give credit where credit is due. My uncle said it on Reddit 11 years ago. You stole it from Reddit. Really? All right. The Jimmy ZTT says, if you don't correct bad behavior one day, you'll end up like Alec Baldwin being corrected by your wife after complimenting her on the red carpet in front of the world. 100%. 100%. All right, I think I'm almost done. I got to get through this. Leon Lovelace says, if Anton has been married for 15 plus years, his viewpoint on marriage is way more positive than our viewpoint. Or is it? Or is it? All right, that's the question right there. We don't know. All right, but he could be hanging on by a string. Coach J, shout out to the coach and the coach gang. All right, you guys are still donating. I appreciate y'all. I did have some time today. I did have some time. All right, stop bringing politics. Like weirdos, man. Weirdos. Duke Shooter, Pooter Intruder. I mean, those things haven't even been popularized yet, but they will. Man, on Reddit, on Reddit, somebody said it 11 years ago. You're not original. My man tried to use Reddit. Oh, Lily Lent Liquors. Lily Lent Liquors. Man, come on, man. You think I was on Reddit and I was like 11 years ago going, I'm going to really use that one and claim credit for it. Reddit. You know, show me Reddit, bro. Show me a post from Reddit. Okay, come on, man. It is just absolutely insane the level that men will go through to try to jump around this shit, bro. I mean, Lord have mercy. Reading Rainbow. I don't know if I can claim the Reading Rainbow. I want to say Angry Man on that one. I want to say Angry Man. But give credit where credit is due. It's okay, bro. It's okay. You know who-ish. You know who-ish. Yep.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
You know who-ish. That definitely is from you know who-ish.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
But anyway, man, shout out to y'all. Look, thank you for letting me sit there. I always try to, I'm always going to check these guys in the mouth with they bullshit out here. All right. I always do it because I'm going to stand up for me. Knock-kneed, cockeyed. Yeah. Yeah, the rapist. Come on, man. The rapist. Now, somebody probably already came up with that. But I'm saying nobody else said that on the show but me. I mean, come on. Mouth breathers, knuckle draggers, right? Oxygen thief. Crystal methany. I mean, it's name somebody else. Name 10 things that any other content creator has said. All right, anyway, shout out to the coach gang, man. Pay homage to you know who, the sea god Allah. Shout out to y'all, and I come in here humbly. Shout out to y'all. Peace.